Hey everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well. Had a good week. StreamYard did some type of update, so it was taking me a minute to kind of see what they were doing, what they were offering. How's everybody doing today? That's right, buckle up, Aristocat. Ooh, I heard there was some rather interesting things taking place, and I'll tell you, interesting indeed. Seatbelts are fastened. Grab your grab your puke bags too. How's everybody doing though? I feel like I haven't been live and a few days feels like a few weeks. Jury day here. I have a serious case of the winter blues. I'm sorry to hear that, Poetic. I get them too. I have seasonal depression, so I can totally relate to that. I am fine. Thank you, Jess. I hope you and the kids are okay. We are, Julie's. Thank you. Erwin's, good to see you. Hold on a second. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I heard, my golly, I heard I missed quite a lot. So I have quite a few things. Give me just 1 second. Oh, Barbara, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Starting the morning off good. I appreciate that. Thank you. First off, my post regarding Kaylee Anthony, because I don't give any recognition to Casey, was not in defense of Casey. Let's make that very clear. There was no doubt that she was guilty. It was not to defend her, not at all. So just making that crystal clear for anybody who might have misinterpreted what I was saying. Matter of fact, what I was saying is even though we may feel or know somebody is guilty, we still need to allow the cops time to go ahead and, make a case so strong that it will withstand in a courtroom. That's all I was saying. Not defending her by any means. Feisty Nana, thank you with the 5 gifted. Oh, thank you. I thought it was clear too, casual art, but a lot of these people are idiots and they just like to pretend things aren't clear. Unless you present a blob on the screen, then it's crystal clear and they can see right through it. You know what I mean? So, hey, pancakes, Angel Kennedy. Right, they only get one shot, one chance. That's it. And if you F up, you F up. Like, look what's going on right now with Karen Reed. Regardless of what you think in that case. So, you know what I'm saying, though, Scooz Baby? It's like they don't get anything. They can't comprehend anything. Give them something that makes no sense. And they're all like, oh my gosh. Billy Sunday with the 33 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Excuse me. Sailor, thank you. So I heard I was missing a lot of really interesting things. Putting the word interesting with Brittany together really doesn't add up, but Diana we just had a YouTube baby. Thank you so much. 9 months. That's crazy. Hey, Shauna. Crazy girl with the 2 months. Good morning to you. I do have some of the best mods in town. I'll tell you that. So look what I came across. Let me start off with this. So I came across this and I was literally disgusted. And I think all of you will be too. So I blocked out who it was because obviously I'm not going to advertise them. Look at this. Does that look anything like Sebastian? Aunt Deb with the 2 months. Been here for 5 months. Love your channel. Thank you so much, Aunt Deb. I really appreciate you. Look at you guys. So excited and starting off with so much energy and love. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pretty in Pink. Thank you. Thank you for taking me as I am. I can't either, Twisted Clippers. We're almost out of YouTube, baby. I'm so excited. I miss you too. I really did. It feels weird when I don't go live and then I come live. It feels so strange. Miss W, I know you've been here for longer than 2 months too. But good morning to you, MFers. Yeah, what is this on the screen, right? Lucid. First trimester. It's the most important, okay? It's the most important. Yeah. This was literally advertised as a you were there, you were all there, Sebastian Rogers. And of course, it's a tarot reader, looks nothing like him. Why are people doing that? Why are they AIing Sebastian to look this way? And then you get an actual, this is the problem, right? They AI him to look this way. And then when you see an actual video of Sebastian, these people say that that's AI because they're used to AI. So now they don't even know what Sebastian looks like, to the point where they're now lying that videos of him are not videos of him. I've never seen no shit like it. Never seen anything like it. Let me give me just a second. So, yeah, I mean, that's the problem here, right? And the fact that, anybody with a lick of sense could tell that was a real video, but they go ahead and they say it wasn't anyway because of who it came from. It's just so stupid. Oh, Jesnit, I appreciate that. I try. There's just times where I can't. Audacity, you're a mother overdue. Must be twins. Retired. Oh, we love you too. Thank you. Roberta with the 6 months too. You guys are amazing. Who in the hell did that? Well, I won't advertise the channel because I think they're scum for doing it. But this is what happens. This is what happens, right? You're given these AI photos, okay? And then when they see actual video or footage of Sebastian, nobody recognizes him. Nobody recognizes him. But so there was a few things I wanted to talk about. And this wasn't quite it. First off, I want to thank you all for being here. I know it was very short notice. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live or not. So I appreciate that all of you do show up, even with a last minute notice. It means a lot to me. If you could hit the thumbs up, it would mean a lot to me as well. Anit came in with a 193. They are a bunch of whack jobs. It is beyond disrespectful. The best was BJ and her demon panel discussing how the bike video was AI while Steph was in the chat saying when and where the video was recorded. Oh, yeah. It's AI because it came from Chris and Katie. Like, how gross is that? That's why I made the post I made. These people, it has nothing to do with Sebastian. We all know it. It hasn't for a long time. That they use their own personal disdain, their evil black hearts, and they do this type of shit. Because if this video would have came from Seth, they would have ate it up. And you should, because it's Sebastian. Doesn't matter where it came from. Thank you, Roro. Who dat? Yeah, who dat? That's a good question. But because they have so much, they're too egotistical, and they're so enthralled in the hate that they created, that they couldn't even appreciate that beautiful memory of Sebastian for what it was. Oh, Carrie, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get back on the schedule. It's just been really hard, to be honest. I'm working on it. I promise. They almost pushed me to the point that my country is going to start making videos calling out their BS. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this doesn't help anybody. This isn't going to help find Sebastian. That was ridiculous. And then, of course, it was followed up with the whole, tarot reading, because that's what they do. So, oh, it didn't upload yet, but give me just a second. Well, that was the other comment I was getting, Meg, right? Good morning, everybody coming in. The other comment I got is, Chris didn't teach him how to ride a bike. Seth did. Dude, really? Is that what fucking matters at this point, is who taught him how to ride a bike 8 years ago? It's unbelievable to me. And then you got people triggered on X. I've never seen somebody who claims to be so important and so busy spend so much time tweeting. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Good morning, Jennifer. Ready, Freddie, let us speak on life's issues. I like the name. Why do they keep making him look like Justin Bieber, right? I got that too. Well, I do appreciate that at FSU. I'm working on it. I really am. It's just, I got a lot going on offline too. But I see there's a lot going on online. And I see Brittany J is once again making her rounds, losing people left and right. I see, once again, there are messages being released that are fairy telling. My biggest thing with that though is this woman that's releasing them, she knew who the fuck Britney was. And Britney knew who the fuck she was, right? So it's like this idea of like celebrating. And honestly, this is I'll be honest, this is how I feel. That some people's disdain for Britney is stronger than their respect for others. Because when you were opening a door and you were welcoming scumbag people just to hate on Britney, then I got to question some things. And I'm questioning some things. I'm not going to lie. And then not only did I see this person's channel advertised to the fullest, which was completely insulting, given the fact that you can find my entire fucking docs and history over there. So that's one thing. But then to boot, you allow somebody up there who literally is okay and supportive of doxing children, of going real life, all because they now fell out with Britney, who again, they knew who Britney was. So I'm not even going to lie. It's a little like, it's a little like, what the fuck is what it is. These people, they come along and you know what it really comes down to? Channel growth, right? They've reached all their channel growth with the anti-me and the anti-QB. And so now they want to get the anti-Britney crowd. That's all it is. That's all it is, in my opinion. I can try to convince me otherwise, but that you don't go from sitting there defending somebody for nearly a year and then knowing all this shit and then acting like you're just coming aware of it, like you just found out or something. Bullshit. You knew. Not only did they know prior to becoming friendly with Britney to hate on me, but they damn well knew the entire time, and then they knew thereafter. Well, you know what? Nana's emailing creators too. That's how they all are. They're all fake. But for those who are unaware, first off, there was a few messages released because I don't advertise channels that allow doxing and putting out personal information. I just went ahead and did it this way. So this person goes on to say, okay, serious question, then off to bed. How can you be in such a tizzy over private messages when you shared others' private messages? Well, just a week or so ago, this person themselves, I guess it was a month ago now, YouTube time and all, when another person's messages were being released, and this person released all of my messages for over 2 fucking years, but she had the audacity to call it suicide trolling. But I guess when they want to do it, it's not suicide trolling, but whatever. So they released these very interesting messages. I think the Popo needs to tell your husband what you were doing online. Mine has no interest in drama. I think the Popo needs to tell your what Popo meaning police? Welcome, Ready Freddy. Right, and it didn't, Regina. That's the fact. It didn't. They were hate bonding. We said this day would come, and here it is. Anybody shocked? I'm not. So anyway, this is Justin, Tony Mathis, and good old Britney. And I don't know about any of you, but it sounds like a threat to me. So Tony Mathis, I saw. So she's claiming Nick is using Bruce's name without his knowledge. Well, Bruce claimed that. Bruce claimed it. Bruce claimed it was without his permission, without he wanted to be removed and all of that. But we're going to let the bar association handle that. They're doing everything they can to discredit. Justin, I'm recording. Justin, why don't you go look up what happens to the mommies of monkeys when you snatched them because you got too much money and time on your hands? Why don't you go study that instead of recording us? She's an idiot. Lasniak is handling C&Ds. Lasniak never handled C&Ds. The C&Ds they put in their filing was never distributed, and I certainly never got one. Kraken, I love you too. Thank you. But that's not true. Britney did not bring Betty into the lawsuit. This lawsuit is Betty's dream she's had for years. And then you got Britney. Why won't this barbecue bitch go the fuck away? Huh. What does that mean? If that said my name, I'd be making a report. Sounds like a threat. Maybe he needs another one. Hey, Sherry. So I found that interesting. But Let me see what else did I have here. Oh, I found this part interesting too. So I guess Brittany fell asleep. Listen, let me ask you all this before I share this. When's the last time any of you heard me even talk about Brittany? I'm not talking about the lawsuit because obviously I'm going to talk about the bitch when she's suing me and I'm going over litigation. But when's the last time I pulled up a Britney stream and just went in at her? Can anybody? Well, the reason that Britney's saying that is because that's what other creators had to do to get Angela to stop. They had to send cease and desist to Angela and CC her husband in on it. That's why she's saying that. I saw that the other Brooke. We'll take a look at that. So I don't. But what I do love is that since this filing or since her declarations were signed on October 16th, not only has she done over 3 dozen live streams on me, but she said my name over 1,000 times on her channel, not on others, just on her channel. So anyway, she had a little oopsies last night. And I guess as she had her flying mouse, likes to take over sometimes, she showed that despite her saying, I don't watch her, y'all, I'm not subscribed, y'all, there she is. There it is. Right there on the screen. Pulls up my channel. She has my post up. She's subscribed. She finally canceled her membership. I wouldn't be shocked if she has another mod who's now a member because she didn't cancel hers until she had Angela to stalk for. But I literally had to ask her millions of times to cancel her membership as she was begging people for money. Cancel your membership to my channel. But there it is. So she'll sit there and tell y'all she's not subscribed, she don't watch, she don't this, she don't that. She a fan, she a fan, she a fan. Yeah, she's a fan. So I just found that interesting. Caught in 4K. Who is Angela? Angela is a piece of shit. Angela only went over to support Britney to hate bond over me. Angela was a friend of mine, so I thought, for over 2 years. She was one of my very first moderators. I was new to YouTube, and I trusted her entirely too much. Angela put out every conversation I've ever had, whether it was in context or out of context, every personal detail about me. She put out personal details about my family members that led to rumors. Angela is not a good person. And the fact that people are advertising her simply because you dislike Britney is very disheartening. But this idea that she doesn't, oh, Britney, once you get past the voice and this and that, please. I showed you all for months what that woman was. She knew what she was. Everybody knew what she was, but especially her. Because she was part of my group. She's the one that went from, oh, Britney's obsessed with you, da-da-da, she has no self-account, to suddenly, oh, you're obsessed with Britney. Yeah, I can't stand it either. I can't either. But hey, if you can hate bond with another person, right? So, aside from all of that, I also found it interesting. A particular person appeared. So, I know she put out messages where Brittany's talking shit about Nana being a drunk. Nana is having sundowner symptoms for real tonight. Good grief. Good night. Get some sleep. That's rich, as your friend's over there nodding out. Brittany goes, I went off. I can't with her. She's drunk as a fucking skunk. And the chat babies the shit out of her. You see that, Nana? Is how she really feels. Yeah, talking about her, Des. That woman literally, tried to destroy me. Not just online either. No. Well, that's what I was wondering, but, Brittany saying she went off on her. They have to know she's drunk. I should have ended way earlier when I started getting frustrated. She don't understand anything. I have to repeat myself and explain shit over and over and get cut off doing it. That's how appreciated you are over there, Nana. But then again, Nana, you kind of feel the same way, right? You're emailing creators behind their backs and shit. Hmm. But everybody knew that's how Brittany was. Hey, Sunshine. I don't even watch, honestly. I don't watch when people are just restreaming her and go. A lot of people like to think that she likes to think that people are doing it for me. No, I ask people not to do it. If they continue to do it, that's because they continue to do it. That's because they don't like you. Has nothing to do with me. Not everybody who dislikes Brittany has anything to do with myself or nonsense. Okay. So this idea that like, oh, they only do it for Granny or they only do it because of nonsense is bullshit, which is what we heard Brittany say when it came to her latest fallout. So let me introduce you all, which is another channel I will not be advertising. Again, another person who just so happened to wake up, support all this shit while you're hate bonding, though, right? You know what? Do you people like? Never mind. So a special appearance.
And she did this whole little run. This is part of what she was referencing.
So I guess this person wrote a post. If I could even find their channel, I'd just go read it directly off of there. Actually, I think she can be found by simply by simply typing in Queen Bee's name with it, because that's what this person is. Is it funny? Hold on. I can't even. Oh, they were just calling you out. Anyway, I can't find whatever post I guess it is that Brittany's reading. Hey, Brittany, I've never asked you to share my channel and I never asked you to support my channel. Why would I want support from a tragedy pimp that constantly accuses parents of Sebastian Rogers of having something to do with his disappearance, accuse them of unaliving him? And you have said before, I've heard the clips, you play victim, won't get you anywhere over here. Everyone saw you coming a mile away, and spare me and everyone else that you're being quote unquote bullied. Oh, yeah. And stop lying about me and using a case between you and GW in the name of a missing child. We all know you are. We also know it's complete BS. Once again, your emotional manipulation tactics, blah, blah, blah. I can't find that actual post. It's, you know. Well, here's the thing, Cheyenne. I don't think it's a matter of I honestly I think Nana doesn't think she'd be accepted anywhere else, which is why she reached out to creators when she wanted to leave Brittany. I'm sure Brittany went to her and gave her some BS bullshit about, oh, Nana, don't. And it gives the haters what they want. They're trying to do this to us. When we all know in actuality, they don't like each other. Titanium, I hope everything's okay. So let's just hear it.
Because consider kissing those are. Yep.
In real fucking time.
Yep.
When someone tells you who they are, believe them.
Yeah, exactly. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. No, I know it has nothing to do with me. She just likes to blame me for everything. It has nothing to do with me. So I don't know what this turnabout came. Can anybody explain how this person came to fall out with Brittany? If anybody can give me a little backstory, I'd appreciate it. Here's the link. Brittany's not supposed to be deleting anything. By the way, Brittany, your declarations and admissions are due. but I'm sure, since you've already showed you have no intent on complying with them, I'm sure my attorney will just go ahead and handle that. Hey, Margaret, good morning to you. Who doesn't like each other, Nana and BJ? Of course they don't like each other. Nana's in the background emailing creators. Brittany's in chats talking about her. I think they're due on the 8th. Yeah, because like Brittany said, the chat coddles her. Yeah, well, I can't find it. Midnight Angel Star. I don't see it, so. Here's the other thing. Like, I see this post here about, oh, people are talking about Rico. See, it's wild to me. First off, if you were being sued and accused of Rico, you'd be talking about it too. Yeah, but when did she start doing that, Triggermint? When was that? Before or after she co-signed all her fuck shit to hate bond over Queen, and then hate on me because I became friendly with Queen. So what part? When did she start doing that? That's my question. And then when people say shit like the reason, like she even says over here, the reason I'm not calling out GW, nobody gives a fuck. Call out whoever the fuck you want. So I don't know, straight talker. She's aware of them because we read them out live. She acknowledged them. I doubt it beats him. Hate on and then turn on each other. Right. Well, who didn't see this one coming? I mean, honest to God, who didn't see this shit coming? I don't know. I'm not in the business of hate bonding with anybody. You should, like Brittany just said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Brittany don't want to believe nothing because she'd rather believe that people fuck with you, knowing they don't fuck with you. They're only over there to hate bond. That's what she's done to everybody, Regina. Not even just Eddie. She's done it to everybody. I've got a question. Has the 6-month contract ran out with? I think it's supposed to run out any day. It might be today. She was snoring on and off for ages. Then her stream just ended. Nope. Jump on. Well, it is high school mean girl shit, but let's hear it.
And not only you showed me completely who you are, and I feel sorry for you because you can't be your own person. You're a coward. You're an absolute coward.
That's today.
And the difference between you and me, Earth. Well, I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't bow, and I'm not going to allow other people.
Brittany saying she can stand on her own 2 feet with a panel full of people is the most ironic thing I've ever heard. According to your declarations, you can't even sleep. But now you can stand on your own 2 feet. Again, you can't go live without an entire panel backing you up.
To dictate who I love.
No, you can't.
What
Someone
is it?
Who stands on their own 2 feet.
When is it not a drama stream, to be honest?
He doesn't say, y'all keep the lights on. I can't afford my Christmas gifts.
And she's literally hiding behind a missing child, using that child in a lawsuit. That's who you are, Brittany. You do not stand on your own 2 feet.
And don't forget who the people were that backed it up. Okay, don't forget that. I almost went on beats him. I'm not even gonna lie. I contemplated it.
That's the whole point. When some people are wondering why
in your life,
they're wondering
nonsense.
why this community.
If you could perhaps explain what started all of this, I'd really appreciate it. Because I have no idea why they even fell out.
So divided over this lawsuit, injunction, whatever you want to call it. A lot of us are just plain disgusted because of how you've handled yourself.
The only people that are divided over it are the people that want to hate me. Let's be honest here. Everybody with actual fucking eyes can see what this is.
We see.
Then again, these are the same people that believe the Trump administration was coming, right? We're now in March. I thought they were doing January. And then they backed it up to February. So when does that come? Oh, she can't do a live by herself.
See you. We see you.
Hey, Earth, welcome up.
Hey.
What is happening?
Hey,
Let me explain something to this
Exactly,
wet brain here.
Des. Hey, Dapper.
Brittany, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up. You keep.
I just want to know what started it. That's all. Like, she's saying she has all these like private messages of Brittany's and shit. So how close were you with her? Like, I just want to know what's going on. Maybe she can come tell us herself. How did this fallout take place?
You can't sit down with anybody on your own, especially on your own panel. You can't do a panel by yourself. You forget people watch you.
Right, Selena?
You forget, right? Majority of your chat are trolls. I get you.
No, it's not verses. They're actually friends. Hey, UA, let me fix you. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I see her over in the locale community going at people all the time. Sometimes Savage acknowledges her, but not really for the most part. It's kind of sad. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you know what caused all this and what this is?
Apparently they were getting, like, Ert was getting blamed for, like, saying that Jay was talking about DV and
let me
over
acknowledge
in,
that
like,
really quick. If you
BJ's
guys,
chat. So
yeah. So really quick, I want to acknowledge that when these people sit there and say, oh my God, these people mock DV, or oh my God, they done this, and they're weaponizing DV to hide behind this like virtual shield of security, if you will. I want you all to know that they are accepting a man over there who was arrested for not beating just one woman, not two, but three. Three separate women that this man was in a relationship for. He has a documented domestic violence, record with three separate women. The latest one, the current one, there's two separate cases on it. Nobody over here mocks DV, but how dare you accuse people of mocking DV when you accept a repeated domestic violence woman beater? Fuck off with your shit. Sorry, but go on.
yeah, so I think they were trying to blame it on Ert, and then Chronicles of the Shady.
Just call her Shady. We don't advertise these
Shady,
idiots.
yeah, whatever. Shady. Was they were kind of like going back and forth about everything, and I don't know. I wasn't over there obviously listening to reading their chat, but she came over to say who exactly was the one that started it, because we were all confused. Like,
but started
really,
what though?
Who started the rumor, or where the rumor actually came from that Jay was, and like we were talking about DV.
But why were they blaming her for saying it?
That's a good question. I don't know why they were trying to blame her for saying it. But it was Jay ends up saying who it is. It was somebody I have no clue of, but Jay did. Jay knew who it was.
Well, again, if these people are so against domestic violence offenders, why are you accepting one with open arms? Like, spare us your fake outrage. It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. Right. None of it makes sense. But okay. So she comes up on the panel.
You're scared of them. I get you don't like them. Sorry, not my problem. That's your problem. Deal with it. And Chronicles, fuck you for trying to say that I'm the one that came over here to start that DV shit. You know who started it first. Nice try, though. Go white knight for Brittany J now. Sit with the tragedy pimps. That's at the end.
Yeah, but Art was just sitting with them. Like, that's where I'm confused. She was just cool with them. So, like, what happened that all of a sudden you're now, right, the woman who's literally the toting around her domestic violence man is the one that started the rumor? The people that are accepting of this couple and their volatile fucking record of DV are the ones that are condoning DV and or mocking it.
Yeah, it was literally a wow. Like, I don't know. Last night was absolutely just insane. We had no clue. Because it's one of those things where I have no, you don't know. Some people don't know what people's like relationships are. Like, I knew that she was affiliated with Savage, and that's about all I knew. Like, I was like, I'm pretty sure she's the mod for Savage, and I don't know. But I guess
She
she and
is.
BJ had a falling out at some point, and so she wrote that post that you were reading.
She is a mod for her, but she also was just trashing all of us and supporting the doxing of QB's fucking car and child and all of that. So it's a little confusing.
I haven't paid attention to Savage. Savage hasn't been
It
relevant.
wasn't Savage, it was her.
Or like I haven't even been paying attention to any of them. And
no, nobody does. That's why she's over here doing what she's doing, in my opinion. Hey, Nonsense.
Jay's here.
Good
she
morning.
Might be able to better explain it.
What's going on?
I'm gonna pop in really quick.
Used to Lazy Wolf like a long time ago, like when I was kind of just coming on, and I didn't know how, like, just figuring out what the relationships and who stood for what, because it's easy when you first come to YouTube and get affiliate, like, come into the true crime community.
Yeah, you weren't from YouTube. It's okay. We get it.
Like,
we absolutely get it.
Can I cut you off really quick, just because I got to go back to doing this project really quick and get my kids off to school. But Greenie, all that happened that kind of set this all into motion, which I'll explain more later. Sorry, I only have a few minutes, but I didn't want you to sit here like, what the hell is going on here? The other day, there was a live stream that I got wind of that was coming because it's been, what it's been. It's been this like, oh, anti-nonsense, like, oh, she's standing up for Granny, and it's been so stupid. It's unfucking real. No, I'm standing up for the fucking facts and the truth, and that happens to be on Granny's side, which people can't seem to get. Anyways, and I made the comment.
They all liked me a few months ago when I wasn't friendly with Queen. They all liked me then, but yeah, okay.
You know how it goes.
Sure do.
It's so ridiculous. But I made the comment on my stream that, and I was like, we don't want to do this. Like, this, you can do whatever, say all the things, do all the things, but there had been enough. There's a lot of stuff that has been building over the time that she's been hanging out in this chat and this chat as we get attacked or things are said and all this shit. And I finally had enough. I was like, talk all your shit, do all that stuff. But as you sit there white knighting for BJ, and that onset spirals of, oh, I do not. And I'm like, wait, months ago, back in April, both you and Shady were going at BJ, clipping her, showing all the things. That TJ stuff that she showed last night, from my understanding, I haven't even seen it, but somebody said she brought that back out. That was back from like this summer, earlier last spring. That was on her channel all along. Like, TJ has been saying horrible stuff, gross shit for months on end. So it just kind of calling her a white knighter onset all this stuff, and now her and Shady are going at each other, which is honestly, what? Like, both of them were clipping BJ and going at her. So that's what set it all off, was me saying she was a white knighter and she had to go and prove everybody that she's not a white knighter for Brittany. And do I know anything about the long troll? Yeah, this wasn't a long troll. That's not what this is. I absolutely know what a long troll is. This wasn't that. And this is called being caught with shit, hands in a bunch of different shit piles is all it is. So that's what happened. There's more to it, but it's irrelevant.
I keep trying to put your avatar up and it keeps you're just disappearing. It's the weirdest thing. But no, she was hate bonding. I mean, let's call it what it was. And we told Brittany that's what happened. These people were hate bonding over Queen, over me. They wanted to be in there to hate bond. That's all it is.
We said it publicly how many times? That all you guys are going to turn on each other and it happened. Brittany, I guess, said Nonsense knew what she was doing by doing that. I told you months ago.
I was fixing my screen. I wasn't reading chat. Sorry, Nonsense, go ahead.
No, it's okay. We both tried to tell her months ago that this is all it was. Like, these people called you out. Like, go back. You want to see something, BJ? Go back to my old chats that I used to review you and see what these people that are sitting around patting you on the back actually said about you. Go back and see.
They sure did. They had a lot to say.
Sure did. And
until they needed somewhere to hate bond.
Sure did. If you're still on in a little bit, I'll come back. I got to get these kiddos off. So
okay. Yeah, I don't know why your avatar is fucking disappearing. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I had no clue nonsense was up here. I was like, or I would have let her explain
I know,
it because she can explain it so much better.
You're okay. I'll be back, girls. Bye.
All right, bye. Let me see if Jay shows up now. Okay, hold on. Her avatar shows up. Shauna, welcome back. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Okay. I just wanted to kind of chime in on last night a little bit. This Earth person, I don't know who they are. Like, I had no idea who these people are.
Yeah. They're scum.
But what happened last night was wild because we weren't even talking about domestic violence. It was Red Kim was the one that started it in her chat and said that I was shaming DV victims. We weren't.
She always does that. She's a fucking liar.
It was Red Kim that started all that.
The one that's toting around her DV abusing quote unquote husband.
Right, and lies and says he's in jail instead of, or says he's in the hospital instead of jail, and then everybody's praying for him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, so I had a falling out with her, and then she put that whole post about him being in a coma, didn't know if he'd be able to walk, in blah blah blah, left side of his body, all of that. I have proof of it all. And I fell out with her because she shared with a woman named Mrs. Portland, who's an absolute maniac, but she is disabled and everything. She shared with her my trauma that I privately shared that was pertaining to SA with this lunatic who then went on the internet and used it against me. But after she made the post about him being in a hospital and shit, I felt so bad. I reached out to amend things because real life was real life. Come to find out, he was actually in jail for, DV again.
Yeah, that was horrible.
37 months. It was horrible. She's a horrible person.
She is.
But of course, Brittany would accept her. Another person that didn't like Brittany is only hate bonding because she tried to get over here and nobody would welcome her. Same thing as the loon. And of course, Brittany welcomes them because anybody to hate bond with. But this is what happens. It doesn't take long till they turn around and they fucking call out what they've seen all along. The hate bonding only goes so far.
Yeah, last night was wild. I mean, we literally watched what you've been saying all along in real time. Like, I totally was gaslit and blamed for things that I wasn't even doing. And then she turned around. Get this, Granny. She told a story about her 21st birthday and was joking about it 2 nights ago that her clothes were found in the corner of the room. And then she was like, y'all put a 1 in chat if you woke up after drinking with your clothes in the corner of the room, laughing about it. And then last night she tells this whole different rendition where she was basically graped.
Yeah, that's what they do. So that's pretty much right on par with what they do.
Yep. It was disgusting.
Been dealing with it for years.
It was disgusting. We saw it like in real time. It's crazy.
Then they do shit like that. They accuse you of shit like that. Then when you respond, they clip your response, but they never tell what led to it. This is what these people fucking do.
Yeah, she totally did that last night to make me look like a piece of shit, to make me look like I'm not sympathetic to victims. It was a total setup. It was a total setup. It was crazy.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fucking unbelievable.
It's absolutely disgusting.
That's what she's infamous for, though, right? Like, even her, like, toting around NC or whatever. It's like, you were part of a channel called Recliner Survivors because you survived this woman who's an absolute nightmare. And people are, and just because she goes at me because she's seeking relevancy again, these people tote them around. And it's like, but you fucking, again, it's the same thing with Angela. It's the same thing with Ert. You knew what these people were. You wanted to hate bond. And now you want people to take you seriously that you're now calling out what you knew all along. It's a fucking cycle. Exactly, Aristocat. Been here for a full cycle. It really is a cycle. It's insane.
So I don't know anything about this Earth person. I don't know, like, you know, where they came from, what their history is or whatever. But I don't know if this is just someone who's like had a falling out or if there's more to it. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know their beef when she came up. But she did show those messages about Chris did you see that? The chat where they were saying Chris did things to Sebastian?
No. Is that
Mhm.
on? Do you share that on your stream?
Yeah, she actually pulled it up from her computer.
Oh.
If you scroll through, you'll see where she screen shares them and they're highlighted. It was pretty wild because they were like, I think
Oh,
Chris
what, the
did things. It was
screenshots?
that TJ person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
TJ's a very big fucking liar.
I've seen them in our chats. They're horrible. And then the
Oh.
screaming preacher lady, that Tiffany Crockett came up. Oh my God, Granny.
Granny, this was like, when I say it was like no other, I mean, I was mind effed because what BJ did was so triggering, not only to like myself, but every like other people that have actually been victims or actually victims of that I mean, it was just insane.
That's what
You got to
Brittany
play the
does.
preacher lady, whoever the hell. Have you ever seen a Tiffany Crockett in your lives?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
years. I blocked her a
Okay. Well,
long
she
time
said
ago.
she used to watch me and all this stuff. And then she went up there and just went off. Basically, she first addressed Seth and basically told Seth that his son is dead and his son was consumed by the devil and that the devil infiltrated the Proudfoot home. It was beyond disturbing.
Can you drop a link for Chloe?
Where did she
and
do
see if
that
she wants
at?
to come up?
She did that on Britney's, but I was live. I played it in my stream.
Yeah.
She was like, and Jay, she just went off. It was it was so off-putting. It didn't even make sense. It didn't fit in with, it was just weird. There's something wrong over there, Granny.
Well,
Ever
yeah,
since
they're
Sean's
fucking
thing, it's
evil.
gotten worse.
Where did Ert get these from? Are these like recent comments?
Mm-hmm.
Well, those were back in August, but right before the lawsuit, she said.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So back in August. So again, Ert knew what she was supporting, is my whole point. Like she just didn't have these screenshots on hand because they just happened. No, she had them on hand because she's been aware, but it meant more for her to hate bond than it did to call out, you know, morals. So it's just aggravating. Like this
Can you
isn't
drop a
nothing
link?
new. She is Floydy. With utmost respect, UA, please stop telling me what to do on my panel.
Oh, I was just asking if you're fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very fucking annoyed this morning. Thank you, Sailor. This is what Kim does. She comes in, she causes fucking havoc. She's a pathological fucking liar. There's something wrong with that woman. She pretends to be a lawyer. She pretends to be in this happy, loving relationship. But when they're not abusing people online, they're abusing each other offline. For anybody to say anybody is mocking DV when you are literally allowing a man with a record for not against one, not against two, but against 3 separate women reported and documented to be in your chats. How dare you say anybody else is mocking DV? Yeah, Chris is gay. Hey, Jax, thank you. He did summon the devil. I mean, he's been sitting with them. Why do you think Seth turned the way he turned? You can see all the hate coming out of him. And this is who Brittany claims is an older gentleman. He doesn't know the internet. He's the one that emailed her and said that we allowed a comment that they were going to lock her inside her house and burn it down. There's something fucking wrong with him. But Ert was okay with all of this so long as she was hate bonding.
That would be one of the 140 plus, by the way, Brittany.
They always
You
do,
are
Anna.
going to walk yourself in, and Shady is going to help you into a world of shit that you cannot get out of. You're halfway there, and I love it for you.
I can't wait for these receipts to all come out.
No, I shouldn't have snapped that way. It's just that I already heard her and I seen it. I shouldn't have I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I'm sorry. it's very emotional when like you see this type of shit unraveling the way it is. And it's like, these fucking people knew they were okay with it. They're always okay with it until they're not. And then they come out and they act like they like this all brand new, but they seen it all. I mean, they were literally okay with what was being done to Queen, to me, to everybody. Like they were okay with it. And now they act like they're, you know, above it all. Hey, Alabama.
Hey, Granny. I hope you're having an okay morning.
Thank you. Hope you well.
Hey, Granny, I gave you the timestamp to that lady in the back chat. If you
Is she an
wanted to
actual
play it.
preacher?
No, she just, well, I don't know what she is. Actually, I don't know what she is, but she's preaching like she's one. And that's the minute mark. You can hear it. She addresses Seth and then me.
I don't think she's a preacher because she said GD right after she got done saying the preaching.
Oh, she sure did. Yeah. Wild.
People
This shit was
evil.
crazy.
Oh.
Oh.
Just pay attention to what she says when she addresses Seth. It's really wild.
And this is over on Brittany's, where she claims they never said anything bad about the parents.
Right.
They never accused them. They never done anything.
Like,
Happy fucking Ash Wednesday, bitch.
trying to hold her tongue and do everything, all of the things. However, Brie, you already know what time it is. Sis.
I love it.
Brie, you already know what time it is, sis. Okay? First of all, let me address these three things. What I'm going to do before I address bullshit, I'm going to address Seth. Seth, when you catch this on replay, or if you in the bushes, or wherever you are, I want you to.
Okay, this chick's a plant. This is definitely 5D. This has got to be 5D because she came up to deflect. Why is she addressing Seth?
I mean,
Where
I don't
is
think
he?
so.
Just keep listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. Preach
no
on.
sincere belief of just to you that no matter what is on Seth, and oh, crap, and give me 1 second. We don't know. And like I had to remind Brandy Neal when I prayed for her baby Michael.
I seen that recently too. I see Brandy did a beautiful video where she was speaking to Michael. And right away, I saw people in the chat like compare and contrast. No, don't fucking compare two grieving parents against each other. Don't fucking do that.
It's gross.
And then she apologized to Katie. Yeah, there's something wrong with this lady. Who is this lady, right? Wait, I did push play, right? Yeah, I did. It's just silent.
Loaning him and he gives it to us to raise him because he trusts us. I don't know what happened. I don't know where Sebastian is, and we don't either. But one thing I can say, he is resting in the arms of Jesus. Oh. And this had to happen like this. I'm still addressing Seth Rogers. Just give me a minute. This had to happen this way, Seth. I'm going to tell you why. Because the devil was manifesting himself in that household. You knew nothing about it. Oh. The devil was manifesting himself in your baby, and you knew nothing about it. So while he took him away, Seth, I want you to know that you are a hell of a father, honey. And because Sebastian didn't let you know what's going on, that's because God already knew. He already knew what was going to go on. So you don't know where he is.
I don't know if you caught that, but she said the devil was manifesting himself in your boy.
Yep, that is what she just said.
She did.
Lacey Pear, thank you. Sip and Shine, thank you so much. And then to go on with like, because he didn't tell you, because the Lord already knew. Like, hold up.
Weird.
So while he took him away, Seth, I want you to know that you are a hell of a father, honey. And because Sebastian didn't let you know what's going on, that's because God already knew. He already knew what was going to go on. So you don't know where he is. We don't either, but I know one thing. God has him in the palm of his hand. And he wanted to reveal to you, sir, what was going on. Touch my anointed and do my children no harm.
You know, I really wish that they would all come out and be honest about what they've been saying this whole time, because it is so full of shit. And they're doing that because they know if anybody comes out and combats it, it's illegal. So this idea that like Seth didn't know, well, over a year ago, Seth was speaking with Chris and Katie about behavioral homes for Sebastian. So did he not know? Like, it's so gross. They're having when he said, I'll give him a year to get his shit together. But he didn't know. But he's a great father.
Right.
Yeah. And a Christian allows this up.
So he can't just make him pop up here. I don't care who you are. He can't just make him pop up, Seth, because he had to let you know the story. And when you understand the story, you understand what this baby has gone through. It has nothing to do with you. Said you are a hell of a father, baby.
What a sociopath.
And I want you to know it's nothing that you've done. This is God. This is God ordaining it.
This woman doesn't even know Seth to be like, it's nothing that you've done. Who the fuck is she?
Right. She's basically saying that God had to take Sebastian because he was possessed with the devil.
Right. Wow.
Weird, man.
Weird.
So I'm going to pray for you, God, for understanding. Sebastian, wherever you are, precious boy, I just hope that you have comfort and understanding. And in the name of Jesus, God, I ask that you give clarity to Seth. Before I address any other mess, I just ask you to give clarity to Seth. In Jesus' name, I'm a believer just like him. In Jesus' name, reveal it. In the name of Jesus. And anybody that had anything to do with messing up this baby or touching him inappropriately, whatever.
There they go again.
Yep.
There they go again. Why do these people love to put harm on these missing children?
It's so disgusting.
It really is. This is fucking insane. Hey, Chloe.
Hallelujah.
Oof.
Good morning, Chloe.
No,
Good
hallelujah
morning.
to this. This is sick.
Good morning, Clue.
Good morning. This lady is crazy, bro.
God ordained what? Sebastian's death? Like, what the fuck?
Whatever is going on, let it be known in the name of Jesus.
What?
You will serve. You will be paid. You will report. You will repent for what you've done to this baby. I don't know when. I don't know how, but God knows. You know why? Because he created us. So we belong to him anyway. Next thing I'm going to address is Jay. Jay for Jay. Yes, ma'am. I know you listening, and I hope you girls that clip, I hope y'all could clip this real good.
Oh, it's clipped real good. It's clipped real fucking good. These are anybody else run into church with these people?
I don't know.
She did say you will be paid. She almost said that. She did.
Jay, you are too old.
Oh, you're too old, Jay.
Sweetie, I used to watch you back in the Carly Rodney case because you had over 100 and something subs. You know why you had that? Because you had good doctrine. Doctrine means that you reported on the case.
Why didn't you watch Brittany during Kylie Rodney? Was she stalking children? Blaming the friends?
Was she blaming the mom?
Blaming the mom? When the mom asked respectfully that everybody stop, did Brittany say, fuck you to the mom? Maybe that's why she was watching you and not Brittany.
I don't know what has happened since then.
For fuck's
maybe
sake.
you've gone through a struggle. Maybe Satan is attacking you. You can laugh and play about it, but I know you're a mother. So put yourself.
Now, if anybody turned around and said to Brittany that the devil was attacking you and blah blah blah, and I know because you're a mother, she'd be like, "Leave my kids out of it." But she's okay hosting this.
Oh, bringing this up. I don't even know this lady.
Right.
I don't even know her.
What does it mean? You're too old. Too old for what? Do you know the fucking? Why don't you look at your analytics, Brittany, before you allow your panel guests to tell people they're too old?
Why is it always about my age and my fucking hair? It's like
they're mad that at your age you look better than them, younger than them, more vibrant than them. That's why.
Probably. That's true. That's probably true.
Man.
That's why they focus on it. Yep.
In this man's shoes. I know you don't want nothing to happen to your baby. How dare you?
She just wished something on your child.
I know, dude. This lady's fucking unhinged.
That sounds like a threat. Kind of like the one
keep my baby's name, keep my shit, my personal shit out of your fucking crazy ass mouth, lady.
Right.
I don't even know
did the same thing to me. She was like, she said Clue's child went missing one day.
What?
I swear to God, I have it in my new intro.
God damn.
And you guys aren't the ones on here constantly bringing up your children and having them in the background and giving day by day steps of what your kids are getting. You don't do that. So for these people to say shit like this, where's your fucking Christianity, ma'am? The fuck?
Every day, day after day, night after night, day after day, you trying to abuse somebody's spirit. And for what?
Abuse somebody's spirit.
What spirit?
What
is
she
even talking about?
Girl,
Girl, what the fuck?
Jay, you are listening right now.
She's
I am,
clip
baby.
this. Granny, I know you're listening.
Clip it, baby.
You are.
I hate to tell you, psycho woman, but I was not listening. I don't watch Brittany. I don't watch people replaying Brittany. I woke up this morning, was made aware. But I'll take what you have to say, you fucking sinner.
too fucking old.
Bitch, I'm the age of Brittany. The fuck?
For this.
Stop it.
How old are you, bitch?
How old do you have to be is the question. Is there like some ageism going on here too?
Right. Am I breaking an age limit?
Right. She even said I'm too old. I'm the same age as her little, I know I look a lot younger, but I'm the same age as her little friends who paddle she's on. How old do you have to be? How old is this bitch?
Right. How old? I was gonna say, how old are you, Tiffany?
Is Brittany
Jay,
Brittany's like 40?
No, she's 36.
Facebook.
She's 36.
Oh, by the way, this chick works for Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, she does.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
That's concerning. These women go in there and they get this type of fucking shit.
Right. Right. Who would want to deal with her when you're trying to make a decision about, you know,
a very traumatic decision, and she's sitting there saying this type of shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Something to do.
What are you
Find
doing?
something
Who
else
even
to do.
are you?
Because you used to have good content.
Her sitting there telling me to find something to do when I've been offline for the past few days doing shit. Why don't you find something to do instead of going around chats and finding some type of fake way to get up there and preach as if you have any fucking say in the word of anything? Especially when you're doing it in sinful. I mean, this is sinful. Are they going to praise this like they did Seth summoning a demon? Like, oh, great job. You should be a preacher. Tell me none of these people go to fucking church.
That's why I like you. I don't, and everybody go through
DJ, take your panel
but this
back.
right here, honey, this has to stop. You look juvenile and you want to be embarrassed. Every day you got Brittany's name in your mouth.
God, oh my God.
You go to sleep with Brittany on your brain, honey.
Who is she talking to? Because I know sure
dude, she's
Jay.
talking to me.
Because she said Granny a minute ago. She said, Granny, I know you're watching.
Yeah, she's back on me. She was saying that about me being too old. She went back to me. Every night I'm talking about her.
You know they do voodoo
You
down
wake
there.
up
I
with
don't know
Brittany
this
on
chick.
your brain. Honey, you need to go and see somebody. I suggest Jesus. You got a problem.
Oh my God.
They should all see Jesus, honestly.
What the fuck?
Everybody know that something is not right. Anybody that is a parent know that something is not right in this case. Stop playing.
Why are they bringing up parenting again? Like, why don't you go preach parenting to your fucking friend?
Right.
Be bringing up people's kids and shit.
And ask the Lord
this
to reveal
lady's
what happened
unhinged.
to Sebastian. Bring him home, no matter who's involved.
Good night.
You too fucking old, Jay.
Dude, why is she screaming?
I don't know.
Brittany. Bitch, everything you say is Brittany.
God, imagine her.
Do you wanna?
Jeez, whoa.
This is great.
God damn.
Then just says, God damn you.
Jesus
like that. Jesus
I'm a
like that,
Christian.
lady.
Put
Grow
your
up,
hands
honey.
on my head. Put your hands on my head.
Girl, you better be
Heal
I
careful.
love
in
you,
the
Brit.
name of
You know how
Jesus.
your
They be
city
doing
is.
that voodoo down there.
I
I'm
love
telling
you
you, they
too
do
so
voodoo.
much, Tiff.
All right.
She gonna have
Oh my
J
God.
Dog.
Brittany just say, I love you so much, Tiff.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thanked her. Mm-hmm.
Because she
I'm
went
glad
on.
she
It's
didn't
just
go to
stuff
number
like
3 because
this.
she only named 2 things.
I know she didn't get to 3. I wonder what the third one was. I've been wondering that all
Well,
night, UA.
If it was about me, I'm glad she didn't put it out in the universe. That's all
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure,
say.
you know, the Lord stopped her because holy shit, what type of hypocritical fucking bullshit was that?
Yep, the Lord put a sock in that shit.
Wow.
Now I have a feeling she was busy bathing in chicken blood last night.
My
It's
God.
some weird ass shit.
Lou said,
Her voice
Lou said
so,
I heard
it's
some
so
chicken
evil
bones drop.
sounding, man.
He said, not today, Satan.
Yeah, so she gets up there and declares Sebastian deceased, declares that he was possessed by a demon.
Touched it appropriately.
Yep, was touched inappropriately. Then you got the screenshots where you got TJ and Brittany's chat saying that Chris did it. You got Betty over there saying that Katie was sexually active with Sebastian, and these motherfuckers have the nerve for me to play Steph's own words. Huh?
Yeah.
Where are they all at to call this out?
She also blamed me for these texts being out too. She's like, Angela put these texts out and Jay's running with it like it was my fault. She totally deflected all on me. Like,
Well,
I totally know what she's been doing to you for years.
Why wouldn't anybody run with the messages? Like, they're very revealing. You don't like your fucking your
Right.
own panel guests, as everybody knew though. Everybody knows Brittany talks about everybody behind their backs and this and that. Yeah, right here. Lori, I think Chris was doing stuff to Sebastian. And I've been checking into about Chris because I think Chris is gay, but he won't come out because he's terrified.
There's more.
That's allowed.
Skip forward a little bit.
That wasn't even deleted. So if somebody's gay, that means they're
she showed like 3 different ones. Yeah, it's worse.
And this is what she allows, but she don't blame the parents. TJ, I have thought that from the beginning. Hey Jude, TJ, same. Wow. Sick motherfuckers.
There might be one more. Look at the Jennifer from New Jersey. Wedding can be a sign of SA. But look at this one from TJ.
Katie left the house because Sebastian is hot in her ass. Katie did not leave her house.
Horrible, though. They're saying he's dead. They've all got him dead.
She definitely has not left her house. So stupid. These people are crazy. Weren't they all just here driving by?
Oh, keep going, Granny. There's one more.
When
TJ wants to go inside their house and do spirit box.
When they sit there and say that he's deceased, people are going to stop looking. And yet that's, I mean.
I think you have to go back just a hair.
Clue. Isn't TJ from that neighborhood?
Huh?
TJ has said in chats before that he lives near Hendersonville.
Maybe that was it, Gran.
I don't recall that.
Like that.
I don't. Not TJ. I just remember that one Brittany chick that was in chats saying she was a neighbor.
Yeah, no. TJ has said to me in a chat before that he's been to the supermarket that Katie's been to and talked to the people about how Katie went with Sebastian.
Oh my God. And it is a guy. It is a guy.
What? You went to the same supermarket that she's been to?
Yeah, that's what he said to me. And that the people in her community all think that she's guilty, and he knows that for a fact. And that's how I knew it was the guys, because he's talked to me in chats before.
I don't know. That's the thing I don't get.
The reason, like they're saying Chris is gay.
Some neighbor.
The reason they're saying Chris is gay is because they're saying they're saying that gay men will do stuff to kids.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you're saying that if a man is gay, that they're going to abuse a child? How fucking dare you?
Yep, that's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying.
Fucking sick. And none of these were deleted, obviously. They're right, right there.
No.
I think there's 2 TJs. There's one that's like 88 or 69 or something. And whichever one they're the same.
I thought maybe they changed their name and it's the same person.
Yeah, I think they're the same.
And they have an eagle.
Say the same stuff.
They have an eagle as well. Oh, there it is, TJ. I would love to do a spirit box in that house.
Well, I have. You want me to tell you the results? It's pretty boring.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, Clue. Tell us what happened in the yard. I want to know.
I mean, it's a boring. No spirits there. In the house. Sorry.
Well, there you go, TJ.
They're a mod for Terry Lynn.
Oh, they are?
Terry Lynn's currently lying about I don't know why, but she's backtracking her whole thing about finding that photo album, and she's backtracking about finding the mattress, and they're now claiming that all of that's been in whatchamacallit's possession the whole time. Chloe's possession.
Chloe, the PI Chloe?
Yeah.
She said that?
What?
Yeah. Yep. Terry Lynn is denying ever finding that box that said Katie's photos or whatever.
Wait, I thought she was saying Aaron found that.
She said Aaron found it, not her. But the thing is, I have the damn text that says, look what I just found. And then she sent me the picture of that mattress.
Yeah, and I have them right here, and she was on a live stream too.
I just can't believe.
You know what else she's freaking out about is running into Craddock. That story was wild.
About her signs on the floor or something.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Girl,
Danny.
the shit I just found. Katie Seniors.
And that was right next to the mattress pad. In the picture of the mattress pad, you can see the box right behind it.
Yep. She
And she was
forgot.
like, girl, the shit I just found.
I think that's one reason why they were so triggered too, about, the employment record stuff, because it has handwriting on it.
Wait, Audacity said Granny's watching. She said Heather has it all, but it's been in Aaron's garage. And Aaron is the one she was in the car with and had that big binder. Remember? The binder of all that info on everybody?
Yeah.
That's Aaron.
Clue. I think that TJ's wife works at a salon or something, maybe.
Girl, who are these people? I don't even know this TJ person.
I don't know, but I'm telling
TJ's
you, like,
apparently a neighbor, is what they've said, or like a local, but is a neighbor. But I have a list of all the neighbors.
yes,
We'll
like,
go through it.
Oh my God.
She ain't kidding.
No, I do.
I don't
I
got
can
none of
pull it
that
right
now.
up. I
She
can start
literally,
matching initials right now.
it's literally written, handwritten, 3
Hey,
pages.
I had help. I
Well,
had
their
help.
name might not necessarily be their initials, though. We
Yeah.
don't know.
Although
Well, I can
I'm
figure
going to
it
say
out.
this. I can tell you something right now. I know that her homeboy, Pearls, I think I would be right offended if I saw those comments. So what are you trying to say? If a man is gay, he's going to mess with a child?
That's exactly what they said. Yes.
That's what they're insinuating.
But that's
See,
what
I
I'm
thought,
saying. Like, does Justin approve of that? Or
Right.
If
see,
it
somebody
will
else seen something
line
about a
his
salon.
paycheck.
Yeah, but that's a different person. That's Taj.
Yes.
TAJ.
Right. Taj is the
There's
local and says they get their
T@J.
nails done there. So that's not TJ.
There's a TAJ 69 too. T@J.
That's the same person as TJ with the eagle.
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's Taj, that's a woman.
oh, is that right, Charming Jenna? Good to know. TJ is the one that had put comments about baby clue in chat. Well, I suggest y'all don't try to fuck with her, because if you think I'm bad, I raised her. Just saying.
Okay, well, I could be wrong then, but I know that it's something with a TJ in a 69. Okay,
There's
I don't know
3
who these
different
folks
ones.
are.
No, it's Taj 88.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah, so they're putting Choo Choo's mommy put TJ, Taj 88, and TJ 69.
Right. But TJ and TJ 69 are the same persons.
Right. The TAJ
Oh, okay.
is separate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
That's a local woman.
Oh, yeah, when MGL nonsense. I remember that. Hey, Andrea.
Kel says, did someone say 69?
Granny's watching. They come in your chat, don't they?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, that's who it is that says that they're local. They've been to this supermarket that Katie went to. They talked to people in the neighborhood. Yeah, that person told me all about it in the comments when I was like, you don't even know these people.
Yeah.
Well, it's like people commenting that video Sebastian wasn't Sebastian. It's like, they're like, it doesn't even look like him. You didn't fucking know him. What are you talking about?
I know it.
I can't even believe they were saying that shit was fake.
I know.
It's sickening.
Oh, I know. And I actually have it. I have it pulled up. I don't know why Terry Lynn's now switching it, and maybe it's because her buddy Little Hong's over there threatening to sue everybody.
And she's running into Craddock.
And she's running into Craddock, so now she's like having this whole Jesus, Nelly, conniption.
She's like, I looked in that man's eyes.
He didn't have to tell me nothing.
Anna Crabtree says the live where they found the box is on June 10th. Join us in the water. It's on her channel still.
Yeah, I know. I have it pulled up.
That's crazy. I didn't realize she still had that one up.
But she's denying it. She's denying that she ever found it. She's saying she never found it. It had nothing to do with her.
It's
blah,
funny,
blah, blah.
though. You have the text she sent me right there, too.
Right.
Lying
So
bitch.
I wonder why she's now walking this all back, claiming she never, wasn't her. And something has her always flip-flopping around.
Well, didn't Coffin bring up this found evidence, or someone recently bring that up when they were talking
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it was Coffin Daffer.
Yeah, I thought that she asked about some kind of evidence that was found or
Yeah,
whatever.
a mattress pad specifically.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if any of this was
And I'm like, that's
evidence,
the worst. That's the last place anyone would put it because it would have been found on like search day 1.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like literally right there.
and
Well,
it's
if
The
where
any of
thing
this
everybody
is the
goes.
it was
mattress pad even missing? That's the thing. Look at all this shit they have. They have tubs. Look at this.
if any of this was evidence, it would have been with
Look
the
at the
police,
look at
not in
this.
somebody's garage, and that's where this shit has been. So
Shit looks like a fucking yard sale.
Looks
if
like
any of
someone
it,
just dumped their fucking old boxes there. Look at this shirt she's got laid out. Oh
if it
my
was
God.
evidence, it's all tainted now because it's been in their
Mhm.
hands and their possession the whole time.
Yep. If it's evidence, they
Hey,
can't use
Jason.
it. They can't use it.
But I don't know why she's now denying it.
Who's that
It
on
was
the
so-
left?
they were
Can
saying
you
no
put the
evidence.
audio on for a second? Is there a man there with her?
Is that true? Truth and Light? Justin left BJ's channel the other day and said he was done because of what they were saying and allowing over there.
That was definitely a man in those slacks
It
with
didn't
those
look like it?
loafers.
Yeah, who the
Justin,
fuck was
I know,
that?
I called BJ because she
I'm
went
hungry.
silent for a while.
I'm hungry.
And Justin said he was leaving but I don't know that he was saying he was done, but I know he left.
Left where?
The chat.
Justin, after BJ. Like, remember how he called BJ
Oh, yeah.
and then went in to try and like get her to stop, and you were thinking that BJ was like pulling the plug on the stream and she kept
Yeah.
going, and Justin was like saying good, like I guess told people he
Good
was
night.
leaving.
Yeah.
Good night. But I don't know that that was meaning he was like leaving because of what Truth and Light saying.
No.
Bye. Bye. I'm done with her ass. She has had me digging shit. My God. Come on. We are done today over there. We got to get all this mess cleaned up. You had me going. She's scared of a damn snake. So, Terry, what am I doing? I'll tell y'all what I had to do. Listen, I don't like them either. She
Wait
put
a
me in
minute.
weeds.
Did she
Taller
say we
than
got to
me.
clean up this
I
mess
think I
Yes.
that we made?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
they strung all that shit out?
Well,
That's what they claimed.
Oh.
I mean, you see those empty tubs? What the hell was in them?
Because it's
They look
behind a
new
storage unit.
though. Those
Maybe all
tubs
the
didn't look
evidence that
like.
they bagged and tagged.
I feel like they brought shit out in those tubs and
I
scattered it.
agree, because those tubs did not look like they had been. If it
Mm-mm.
rains, the dirt's gonna plop up on them. Them tubs were brand new looking
No,
to
I
me.
feel like they brought the shit in the tub.
And I'm not cleaning it up. I had to
Yeah,
dig
that's a new
all of
fucking
this
piece of
mess
plastic.
from all the way. I done pulled all this stuff. I'm not doing it.
Why are you
Whew.
moving?
What?
Aaron, you better come get your shit, Aaron. Hello. How are you?
Come get your shit.
We're cleaning your mess up back here. All of that. That was in there? That's been back there. You mean back there in the... No, right back there. Right here?
Sounds like this guy might be the owner of the company.
Wherever there are. Mm-hmm.
Right. Because she's saying we're cleaning up all your
He's
mess.
wondering what the fuck they're doing. She's making it sound like they're cleaning up litter and being
Right.
good citizens.
Man, fuck
She didn't
outta
say
here.
anything about like, oh, we're looking for,
A
evidence
child.
of a missing kid.
Right.
Wow.
Right? Let me show you what, Rosie. Y'all,
Who you with?
me? Search and recovery. We're cleaning.
Oh, she
Oh,
just
wow.
search and recover.
Oh my God. Who are you with? Search and recovery.
Stubborn. Yep.
No, you're not.
Supervised. Welcome.
Wow.
Right.
You're a liar.
Wow.
Liar.
Mess up.
Misrepresentation.
We're taking it for evidence. I hope you don't mind.
Evidence?
Oh, thank
Where's
you.
the...
Have a good day, sir. And if you got a problem, slap her for me. Because, no, please do. I'll give you a quarter. You want a quarter?
I'll give you a quarter. Like, I never met somebody who's so fucking giddy when doing shit like this. Does anybody else find this bizarre?
Nah.
Very bizarre.
I'm a
No,
search
hold
and
on.
rescue.
I'm
This
telling
is all
y'all.
evidence.
I'm telling you guys right now. Y'all are misreading her right there. She just smells dick. Sorry.
That's her way of flirting.
I think so.
Ew.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
Like, she's
None of
like,
y'all are arguing though, so I'm just saying.
Okay, you're
well,
right.
for me, I don't understand being this giddy when you're doing something. Like, if you really
I want to
believe
know
you
where
just
she's
found a
at
ton of
too, Granny.
evidence.
Like, I want to know where the fuck she's at.
She's
Where you
behind
at,
that
Terry Lynn?
She's behind a storage.
Warsham's, the storage place. Yeah.
And right
So
over,
she lied to this business owner and said she was with search and rescue.
Probably.
Wow.
right over that embankment.
Or search and recovery. Sorry.
You got to talk louder.
Literally right over that embankment from where those boxes were, there is an entire damn car.
Yeah.
Up on its side, sitting on the bank. That's from like the 50s. Like, there's all kinds of shit right there.
Oh yeah.
So that could have been the owner of Worsham's.
You go to any creek and you're gonna find shit. Like anywhere, especially one near a fucking storage unit.
Oh yeah.
Ironically,
people just dump boxes and shit.
Only like a few months ago, I'll have to find the stream. Like Silvers went to like the same spot, and I'm like, dude, you don't think that's like? There's so many people that come and go from Worsham's. If there was anything related to Sebastian there, I'm pretty sure they would have found it by now. Like you're arriving a little like 10 months too late.
Hey, Castleberry, thank you. So later on, she says it was all covered in rotten stuff and had maggots on it. She was telling Aaron to be careful with Huckleberry, the Great Dane, so he don't get sick.
Oh my God.
What?
Can you keep playing?
And tell her to call somebody who cares. She's done put me all up in this.
Like, this guy gives a fuck for this shit.
Yeah, take her to jail, can you?
What?
I'll give you the handcuffs.
What? Wow, you're right, Clue.
You made me do the man's work.
She had me do the man's work.
She said, I'll give you the handcuffs. I got handcuffs, baby.
Look, I see a ragged, you know what, when I see one.
Oh
I'm just saying.
Whores unite.
Get your friend,
exactly,
Brittany.
Everett. I'd be like, let me get the fuck away from, and then being like, can you slap her? I'll give you a quarter. Like, the fuck, this shit's weird.
They're into that BDSM shit.
Let me do the man's work. She made me do men's work. Do I look like the type? She's not my wife.
This was June 10th. Does this guy, like, I mean, can you tell how uncomfortable would you be if this woman started saying this shit to you? Like, she made me do the man's work. Do I look like the type?
She's not my wife.
I'd have told her, yeah.
Fucking weird.
Like, you sound the type too. The fuck?
Do I look like the type? She's not my wife. I'm divorcing that woman. We're done.
She's so immature.
You damn lot lizard. You ain't made enough money yet. Girl, just go along with it. He's the effing owner, so you go right the hell along with what I'm saying. You hear me? You're my wife. Or we're getting divorced.
That's not even
That was
funny.
the owner, she said.
Yeah, he's the effing owner, so you go along with what I'm saying. You hear me? You're my wife. Like, why are you lying to this man? This is creepy.
Oh, really she smelled dick and money.
Yeah, listen to what she says here.
Lizard, you ain't made enough money yet. Girl, just go along with it. He's the effing owner, so you go right the hell along with what I'm saying. You hear me? You're my wife. Or we're getting divorced. I know. It's evidence. I said, we're taking this for evidence. We're cleaning up the mess. So you're my wife. Okay, you're my husband, and I'm your husband. Just go with it and shut the hell up about it.
Like, this is all, like, why do you have to fucking lie to this person?
This
what
supposed
are you
to be
doing?
funny?
Right.
I would never allow somebody to talk to me like that. I don't care if you're kidding or not.
She sounds like she's
So
being dead ass
inappropriate,
serious,
man.
though. Like, she
No,
don't
she's
sound like
definitely
she's kidding.
serious.
Right.
She sounds like a bitch.
She's like, I said it's evidence, and we're taking it as evidence. Like, again, these people go around LARPing, acting like they have the capabilities to do what law enforcement does. You're not even search and rescue.
Totally. And you know what? It maybe if she hadn't misrepresented herself to the owner of Worsham's, maybe the owner of Worsham's would have called law enforcement to come out if they thought that stuff meant something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She totally misrepresented, like, oh, we're search and recovery, meaning we're taking this for evidence.
And we're taking this for evidence, right?
Unbelievable, man.
Bless GG of 10. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Shame on you, Terry Lynn's Ken.
And then even like the need to lie, like telling her, like, shut up and go along with it. Like, why are you lying?
You put my boot off, baby. You're looking sexy.
My Lipscomb tag.
Just get mama's or daddy's or whatever the hell you want to call me today. Get daddy's boot off.
What the fuck?
What?
She's as inappropriate as Seth. Like, you're my wife or we're getting a divorce, take off mommy or daddy's boot, whatever you want to call me today. Like,
take daddy's boot off?
Right. The fuck?
Shit. You get mine off now? Yes, let me get, hold on, please. Let me get my baby's. Oh my God. And you got me wet all over again. God. Girl, I'm going to kick your ass. No, you got me wet every time. Not like that, but you know what I mean. I'm kicking your
Oh my God.
Like, you're searching for a
God
missing child and
damn.
everything's fucking sexual. And not only that, but like Terry Lynn's that type of friend that talks down on your quote unquote friend like that. Like, you have to have this power dynamic. This is weird. They really are feisty, Nana. You got me wet again. Not like that.
Your ass. No, you didn't do it like that. Oh my God. I am freaking hungry. Aaron, you owe me. She's really freaking glad I love her ass.
Put a 1 in chat if this makes you uncomfortable.
Want me a ring? Hold on a minute. This
Don't
lady
make me
is
uncomfortable. The bitch ain't talking to
Let
me.
me out here. I am not taking a couple of days of rest. I got work to do.
Like, even right there again, saying this woman is nuttier than a fruitcake got me out here. Like, why are like, she's so disparaging. I hate
she doesn't want to be there.
Like, I hate women like her though, like having to pull this like superior tough guy over her friend. Like, it's just weird.
I would never allow it in a friendship that I was in. Never. I don't give a shit who you are. You're not gonna talk down to me like I'm a fucking kid or like I'm beneath you. Like, that's not how friendship works, Terry Lynn. That's why you have no friends, evidently.
Well, this woman's a nutter too.
Well, that's why she's friends with Bobby. Right?
And my wife over there got me out here doing man's job.
A man's job.
So, honey, I'll be there in a minute, sweet cheeks.
Oh, she's real funny.
We're getting divorced after we finish this one, though. Trust me, the papers will be in the mail. We done. Officially. Hell no, there ain't no we in that, my friend. I got in the damn, all in that, and I took all those bushes out and everything because you scared of snakes. 12 states. I am not moving for 5 seconds. I got to take a break. I'm hungry. I'm not going to flirt with him. You're my wife. Did you tell him that? Yes. Why? Because I'm the man in the relationship.
See, it's all weird. And again,
He thinks everybody wants her. That's why she's acting like, oh, I had to tell him I was gay because he was going to want me.
And then this whole, like, again, going on the news, like, I promised I would look for him. I don't give up. Why don't you show the news these clips? Or why don't you show when you called the tip line and said gross things about fucking condoms and Minecraft stocks and all the other weird shit you said?
Maybe I'll send this clip to that news person that interviewed her.
I mean, you're sitting here impersonating search and rescue and then making
Shameful.
jokes. Right. Yeah, this is weird. This has been a shit show since day one. Yes, it has.
I don't know. It sounded good. And he walked away.
I'd walk away too.
It's my wife. Damn right I did. Real. Yes, it worked. Did not.
The dude wasn't hitting on you, Terry Lynn.
Right, like saying like he walked away because he thought you were my wife. Like, what?
No, he was asking what the fuck you're doing on his property.
Right, he walked away because you're a lunatic.
Jesus.
Talking about this is evidence. The man's looking like these boxes are evidence of what? That I have a storage company right here? Okay. Clean it up.
Unbelievable.
Now I feel super bad for sending fiance to that house with her.
Oh, did you? Did she flirt with you, Cletus?
No, that search whenever the JLR search out there at Rockland and Terry Lynn was standing there. They were trying to search this pump house and she's standing there flailing her arms going, "We need a man."
Oh my God.
And Clue's like, "You're a man, go." And
He's like,
like, hell no.
He said, "No, I ain't going." I said, "Go."
Like,
Clue said, "You're a man, go."
like, she's wearing her crazy all over her. Like, what do you mean?
He walked away like, I really don't want to fucking do this.
Yeah, is this the girl? I mean, they're saying they're girlfriends, and then you got people saying she's in a relationship with Grace's Gavel or whatever her name is.
I think the one that crazy bitch thinks she's so hot that every man wants her.
That's why I was wondering if she was flirting with Cletus, because she sure as fuck was flirting with Chris.
Yeah, that call that they had between the two of them, I'm gonna say that was like I don't know. She tries to like throw shade at Chris, and it's like, I mean, you were kind of acting like a whore.
Right. She was right there along with it. That's why,
Yeah.
I agree.
She was acting like a whore. I agree.
What else? We stare at
She
her.
was
Hey, listen,
leading.
girl.
She
It
was
worked when
leading.
I said you were my damn wife. Leave it alone. So if he looked at my wife like that, I'm gonna serve you. I'm serving you papers. I'm getting them off Timu. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I don't care. I'm sweating. Oh my god. Okay, listen. I'm sweating a little bit. No, I will be there in just a minute. I'm sweating. That air is not coming. I'm kicking your ass. Hello, Chipper Chat.
This lady's being serious. Like, all right, we got to clean this shit up now. And Terry Lynn's being all weird.
Really weird.
Hey, Five. Really weird.
It sounds like the friend is kind of put off too that she said, like, she's like, why'd you say I was your wife? Like, what?
It's weird. It's immature and weird. I gotta feed Nelly really quick.
What the fuck?
I think she wants some penis.
And meanwhile, Erin's got her dog, right? And Tara Lynn's in the car like, I'm not doing that. That's on you. I'm kicking your ass. I would have fucking left her ass there.
Poor friend. Poor old man.
Right. He's probably been married for 40 years.
And Terry Lynn sitting here like he wants to just undress her, do her in the woods.
I mean, to the point where she's had to say she's gay. I mean, come on, Terry Lynn, get a grip.
Nobody wants you.
I mean, you might resort to that if like someone's following you around a bar or something like, oh, I'm here with my girlfriend. Like, what is she talking about? The guy came out and said, what are you guys doing?
Right, on his private property. And again, the only reason this is coming up right now is because for whatever reason, Terry Lynn is now trying to switch the narrative that she had nothing to do with the stuff that was found.
Terry Lynn needs a box of dicks delivered to her.
Damn, Jade.
You know that box of dick thing you can send to people? It's a whole box of dicks.
Yeah, don't send anything to anybody. I do know what you're talking about.
She'd probably like it though. She'd be like, look at what I got.
But Terry Lynn and her wife in this video, Erin, are now trying to change everything. And Erin went as far as to edit her picture and her binder to say that she found that this whole little box with Katie's name on it, that this was actually in May. And she said that she was alone and Terry Lynn wasn't with her for any of that shit. But we're watching a video from June 10th that shows them both together. And this is where they claim they found it.
Mm-hmm.
They're also saying that the guy, Charlie, has the mattress pad.
Oh, how convenient. Because Charlie is nowhere to be found, right?
Right.
That's the guy that took $1,500
for the boat.
For a boat and ran.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And let's see, what was the date of these texts? Does it say the date?
That's funny because Tara Lynn freaking said that
here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
June 10th.
June 10th. And the girl, the shit I just found, June 10th. So, and then again, this video is June 10th. So why are you lying now, Terry Lynn? Why are you lying?
She forgets.
Tells us right here, June 10th. Why are you saying you didn't find this shit until May? Why would she lie about it? June 10th. Anybody have any idea why she'd be lying about this now?
No. I don't know why it would matter when it was. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, again, I wonder if it's because more lawsuits are being threatened. Is she afraid of being one of them? I mean, after all,
did they call law enforcement this day?
No, I don't know.
This was evidence.
Not on camera. I don't think.
I think that she did say that they called and that they want to get in the water. Wasn't that this? So she had
that
to get
was
in the water.
Pants. That was the pants.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, a lot of the shit that they mention in this fucking ridiculous suit is that the faking evidence, the poker game. A lot of this shit all goes back to Terry Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
She deleted a lot of her lives, but she forgot this one.
It's wild because who was Terry Lynn close with at this time too? Bobby,
Sean,
Seth. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know how she roped this Erin into it.
Yeah, is that like a local or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she is, but I don't know if they knew each other before this or if they met I don't know if they met, to search. I'm not sure.
Remember that name, Aaron.
I didn't watch her enough. I think she has blonde hair.
I'm just saying, if we're ever in public and we meet someone and their name is Aaron, walk away.
Oh, Erin had her own Sebastian Facebook group, said Choo Choo's mommy.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Ooh.
Erin did? Wow. I didn't know that. But they're not going to take anything if it's already been touched and fucked with.
Right, it's contaminated now. It's not evidence.
I'm just trying to say, I told y'all, these women around here are crazy. Y'all thought I was just being judgmental, but...
Well, think about Terry Lynn, too. She was all worked up over Crabtree crying, remember? Like,
Yeah.
I imagine she probably flirted with him hard.
Oh, I'm sure.
She gets in these moods where, like, she acts like she's had, like, some type of awakening and blah, blah, blah. But all the drama always goes back to Terry Lynn. I don't care what anybody says. It always does. She's always up in the mix somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, to call all of this evidence, imagine that man's face when he looks at all this and she's like, oh, it's evidence. We're bagging it up.
Right.
You're bagging this all up as evidence.
And they have one fucking trash bag. Look at that. Look at all those boxes. Like,
yeah,
they are so weird, dude.
Not one black bag.
Right. Like, oh, good luck.
Those Tupperwares do not look, you're right. They don't look old at all. They're not even faded.
No dirt on them. They stopped at Walmart first. I'm telling you right now.
This shit.
This is what she found. This is stuff she found to be most important.
Dude, it's like empty Amazon boxes and Amazon envelopes.
Look at them with their Ziploc bag.
Oh my God. What is that in that Ziploc?
I don't know. Looks like
is that
diaper,
a diaper? Okay. I was just going to ask if that was a fucking diaper.
Katie's senior pictures.
There we go.
Okay?
Oh my God. Go back.
Here we go. You fucking liar. It was
me. Showing all the stuff.
There's stuff that we found with Katie's senior pictures. Okay? There's a very good reason why we're here. Right? We're here for a damn good reason. Okay? And I'm not being mean. I'm just like done with this. Okay?
She just said we found Katie's senior pictures.
Did she say anything if you go back about that other stuff she showed?
Chucking weeds because...
No, she just bitches the whole time. Mumbles and moans and bitches.
Let me get my gloves.
Let me get my gloves. Maggoty stuff.
Hold on.
It's evidence, but you're not wearing gloves anyway.
That's what I said.
Idiots.
I didn't come here for my looks, honey.
I didn't come here for my looks.
Oh, let me get a trash bag.
What is wrong with her?
What's happening? We clean this mess up.
Now it's just a mess, not evidence.
Her chat's asking what's happening. I would be too.
I did. Oh, when I got finished, what did I do? I went out here, met her. It's not my mess. It's somebody's trash that they dumped out here by storage, and we come to look at it.
Okay, hold on.
How did she know that? Weird.
How did she know someone dumped their trash that was hidden in the bushes and they needed to go there and look at it?
And we came to look at it.
Okay. You just knew all that shit was there, right?
Right. Well, especially, a box that says Katie's senior portraits or pictures or whatever. And she's always been horrible with the camera. Camera. What are we even looking at this point? Here's the storage. Probably going to put their stuff back.
What'd they end up doing with all that
We're going to get into that in a minute. Because, well,
apparently they kept it in Aaron's garage, but now they're claiming that they handed it off to.
Well,
Chloe
that's
and
funny
shit.
because back then Terry Lynn was saying to me that she had it in her car for Julia.
Yeah.
Right, because they needed Julia to be deputized so that her dog could sniff the mattress pad.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
No, she wanted her dog to sniff the mattress pad to see if it was Sebastian's fluids.
Right.
So Seth was supposed to give her the shoe insole, and then she was going to have him sniff the thing.
Right. But she had to be deputized first. And then she wouldn't even meet up with Terry Lynn when she was supposed to be in Tennessee.
Right. That's when Terry Lynn started going, I need a dog. I need a dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Take wandering some. Dumped them and told them where it was. No way, they just happened to find it. Well, I mean, come on. Even when you look at the box, it depends. I mean, it's fucking there. It just looks like it was purposely ripped. It doesn't look legitimately found. I mean, look at it. It looks like they did it on purpose. Like it just so happens to have Katie and
you
Senior.
Can still read it,
right?
No, it looks like somebody dumped it there, and they knew it was there, and they retrieved it. That's what
it's not that beat up. I mean, it's beat up, but not where the writing is. Coincidentally, you can see the writing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Why would you even touch this shit?
Nope.
It's a mess, Jen's mess. It is. It's absolutely a shame.
Yeah. Did she get a tip to go there? I mean, what brings you to this specific spot other than, I get it's close to Sebastian's house, but someone dumped their garbage out here and we came to look at it. Sounds to me like they knew something.
I agree with that.
It like that, right?
Yep.
Allegedly, Julie told the vault she got her badge from the judge. That's when Terry was wanting up. She wouldn't let her come on panel. And I remember she refused to meet with her. Terry Lynn's like, I offered to meet with her for coffee, like anything aside from using her dog, and she still wouldn't meet with her. And that's when people were like, are you even in Tennessee?
Yeah, I did too. I offered to meet her for coffee. Nope.
Right. And she wouldn't meet up with anybody. She made plans with Terry Lynn and then wouldn't show up.
Because she wasn't there, in my opinion.
In my opinion as well. People called it out. They said, wait, you have us sending gifts to the dogs because they're working, yet the gifts are going to Philadelphia. Then she claimed that her husband was going to drive from Philadelphia to Tennessee to give the dogs their treats. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, and let's not forget either that in the beginning, Julia was also offering to give away decals for free. And was getting people's addresses and stuff.
I forgot about that.
Read Audacity.
What do you mean details?
Huh? Decals.
Oh, like, decals.
Oh, yeah, okay. Her canine, like, decals. And she made special Sebastian's Army ones, which is really interesting that she was already saying Sebastian's Army in the beginning of May.
Is Clue's avatar showing up for anybody on screen?
No, I can't see her.
Yeah, that's so weird because on backstage when I'm doing it, it will show up. Like she's there right now.
It's your layout because we have like a black bar at the bottom. What is that?
Oh, a black bar?
Yeah, you're like big on the left, and then me and UA are at the top. And then there's like a black bar at the bottom.
That's Clue. That's where Clue's avatar is supposed to be, and it's not showing up.
Oh, no, it's like a black bar like she's redacted.
Yeah.
It looks like Clue's redacted.
That's what was happening with Nonsense too. Just the avatar would not show up.
Weird. It must be your layout.
This way
only allows so many up or something.
No, because it says like it's no. You can put up to a lot. I think it's up to 12 or something.
That's weird.
This fucking cat. All right, let me try it this way. No, see, she just disappeared again. Oh my God.
Can we hear her though?
Yeah, we can hear her.
Oh, that's
She's just
weird.
not appearing.
Well. StreamYard took some action and redacted Clue for the day.
To be fair, I am on the blacklist. So
there you go. There you go.
So fitting. Oh fuck. Can't make it up. Everybody got quiet.
I was about to say, is anyone talking or?
I know. I think we're all just in our thoughts.
Again, my biggest thing is, why is Terry Lynn like, why are you switching the timeline again? Like, why do these people fucking lie as if it can't be proven?
Well, and it's like Betty yesterday was all on about Truth deleting a video, right? And it's like, I mean, you guys have done that throughout this entire thing. And I think it's for the purpose that you just said, right? Like, you can't go back and prove things when they take away saying it. Like, it's
Right.
just crazy.
Right. Like, a lot of them hit a lot of videos. They, are intentionally trying to hide things. And I don't understand it. And she went around bragging that she found this stuff. I mean, we all heard her. We seen the messages. I can't help but notice in one of these, she says, "Fuck Granny." But that's okay. Oh, look at this one. It says down here, "Oh shit, I don't talk to Timu Tony, and I'm going to probably say, since I made fun of tiny Timu Pekka, I'm probably going to be getting a letter. Seth has not called me since the other night and probably won't. Mrs. Jones was telling the truth in my chat. I'm sure he read it. If he was to call me and ask me, I'll tell him you like in Alaska. They are wasting money and probably need to think about that weird farm Tony has him trying to buy and put workers on." What?
Yep. When was
Weird
that? June
farm.
the 11th.
A weird farm that Tony has him trying to buy and put workers on. And when did he make the homestead again?
May 9th.
May?
Yeah, May 9th.
Lit. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Workers on?
A weird farm. Tony has him trying to buy and put workers
on.
What kind of workers?
They are wasting money.
Like
and probably
kids that
need to
they
think,
abduct?
they are wasting money and probably need to think about that weird farm Tony has him trying to buy and put workers on.
Jay.
It's scary to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No, that sounds like some trafficking shit. I'm sorry.
Like they seem to think that they know who's, what kids are being mistreated and how they're being treated at home and stuff. That's scary as fuck.
That is fucking weird.
I don't like that because you have a kid that just disappeared, dude. Like, fuck that.
She says it all nonchalant too. Like, they're wasting money. Tony has him trying to buy and put workers on. Like,
that
this
is
farm.
so weird, dude.
What do you know, Terry Lynn? You're still up here, UA. Oh my gosh, remember that? They did come out and say Sebastian was trafficked for slave. All right, UA says she's down, so let me kick her and see if Clue pops up. What the fuck is going on? Hold on.
No, Betty, we're not laughing about it. It's fucking weird, man.
Oh, I'm not laughing about nothing.
No, I think we laughed out of just being uncomfortable. I mean, it's just a weird.
I think it was the way you said it, like trafficking kids. Like, it was just so like what the fuck?
I mean, it's just like what
is
kind of
going on
workers,
here?
right? Like,
no, that's a legit question. What kind of workers? Like what? That doesn't.
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay, well, you have to take what Seth has said, right?
They keep disappearing.
Seth has said that he wanted to have a farm where there was animals and that kids with disabilities could come and take care of the animals.
Yeah, one of the idiots over there was like, it is a lovely idea.
Right, but he said it out of his own mouth, right? Then take it a step further. The name, family values, that would involve children.
Instead of family
you have
values.
a family when you have children.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of fucking weird shit is going on?
I don't know, but I finally got you guys back on the screen. That was fucking weird.
Nice. That was
No,
weird.
there I am.
And then the fact that Tony was trying to convince Seth to buy a farm with what money? When they're always out here saying that he's, paycheck to paycheck. And so what money?
Well, do you remember that one interview where Seth was like, I know human trafficking is bad. I know, like, he was frustrated and he was like, I know that's bad. And it's like, well,
was that
there's,
around the same time when he made the weird statement about, have you ever been homeless?
I don't
Homeless people
know.
look out for the kids. How many kids did you take care of? He said homeless people take care of the kids. Like, I don't know. You would think homeless people would take the kid to authorities so they're not
Right.
homeless.
I highly doubt that homeless people want to take in people's kids. They don't even have a home of their own.
Right.
I think it was that live where he was talking about the C&Ds, maybe. I don't know. I just remember he was very frustrated and it came out of like nowhere because I remember being like, why are you having a conversation about trafficking? Like,
Oh my
no one has
God.
said that.
Clue. Remember the video he shared? The born?
Oh, yes.
Fuck that. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, I'm not far-fetched with this stuff. This is all too weird.
The born tapes or something, right?
Yeah.
Tapes or something.
And he said eye-opening.
Yeah.
Blit. And then he worked at a Christian teen camp.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
like
weird
any of
too.
it. I don't like any of that.
He's also summoning devils, so.
Oh my God.
Tony threatened my chat friend and hacked her personal info through IP. I hate that motherfucker. Well, they did. They had Michaela's Mutt's husband or boyfriend or whatever.
Wait though. How did he hack a chat friend? Because you can't hack someone from YouTube.
The IP address. You can if you click a link.
Yeah, if you go on a panel.
They admitted it. They
if you
admitted
go
that,
on panel,
they had Michaela's friend, Michaela's Mutt's husband was getting people's
that was
IP
in
addresses.
emails though. That was emails they were receiving. He was running IPs. You can chat on YouTube and no one can find you.
No, you have to click a link.
Right. But what I'm saying is these were emails in the headers. It gives your IP address when you email someone. That's what they were running. And Tony said when they ran one email, it was 5 minutes away from Michaela's Mutts. But he's saying that a chatter got hacked in YouTube. And I want the listeners to know that they can't do that to you.
Well, they didn't say that he got hacked in YouTube.
Oh, I thought that's what he said.
No, a chatter friend of theirs had Tony hack their IP address. And they can do that through clicking the link. So
she was emailing with Tony?
Or if you click their website for Sebastian, if you click their merch link, if you click their tip line website, any of that.
Yeah.
No, it's no website.
That's
There's
concerning.
Nothing. Yeah.
Through PayPal?
That's a different Michaela.
Oh God, think about the people that donated to Sean too. They have all those.
They have all their information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember when he was offering, his sister was going to mail out packs of flyers to people and he wanted their address?
Well, she came here and did it. Remember? Because she went to the Ludacris concert.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's convenient.
July 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
But do you know how much it costs to ship like reams of paper? It's really heavy and really expensive. I'm not buying it. Who was paying for all that?
I don't know. I just remember him saying she went to the post office today or something and messaged me and said, I need more money.
Which is funny because she was controlling the money.
Right. Which is weird.
Anyone that ever got flyers mailed to them from them?
No. I've never heard of anyone.
That's because neither have I. And then if you look what I put in back chat too, that's kind of concerning.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who's wondering, because I hate when people do that, UA wrote in back chat that she heard Seth was looking for land in Oklahoma. I wouldn't doubt it. That's why he's been in Oklahoma. That was a rumor from the beginning, back when Terry Lynn said about the farm. Because they both grew up near each other in Oklahoma. They had a mutual friend. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, remember, too, they said that him and Seth grew up not too far apart from each other, and they're familiar with the same area, the restaurants and stuff.
Yep.
So it would be, Seth would be familiar with the area, if you will. You know what I mean?
Right. And Oklahoma has a lot of farmland, doesn't it?
Yes.
I know, Snorlax. That's why I helped you all out, because it's not something that's horrible to say, so we can say it.
Look what Genevieve said, Granny.
When you
Or
look
no,
at
not
it,
Genevieve. Sorry, that was the wrong one. I lost it.
Stay away from Oklahoma. Maybe he'll move to Oklahoma and get away from Katie finally. Watch what you expose on your platforms. There are always someone lurking in the bushes. Feed the green team. I don't care. There's nothing that the green team can do. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Oh,
they tried.
Chris Kress. She said there was a lady on a panel that was talking about a commune in Nashville called The Farm. Terry referred to Seth buying that weird farm. That's Chris Kress.
It's like a weight loss place.
The Farm?
Isn't Momming It Up part
The
of a
Farm?
homestead? Isn't she
Yeah.
part of a homestead
Isn't
in
that
Nashville?
place?
Big
In
crunch junkie.
Pistons Woods,
I don't
the
know.
farm?
Well, no, I was going to tell you about Momming It Up. So she does have a homestead called Trinity and Faith Homestead. And she did say on a live I happened to catch not too long ago that she just got a baby cow.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's weird. And she just moved from like upstate New York, I think, down to Tennessee. So that was wild too. Yeah.
It's a hippie commune for midwives.
What is?
Yeah, what is the?
No, a homestead. It's like a farm. They call it homestead.
No, she's saying the farm is. So she's talking about a particular farm.
Oh, the one in Nashville, probably.
I thought the farm was that nude hippie. There's a lot of people saying it.
Oh, that must be the one in Nashville they're talking about.
Collins commune in Collin is Tennessee called the farm. The farm, just called the farm. Oh.
Is it for sale? Columbia, Tennessee.
It's not a nudist commune. It's a hippie commune. I don't know anything about it. I'm just reading. It's not for sale. You can apply to live there.
No, thank you.
Mrs. Burrito talked about it as well. Her and Taco live in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they sure do.
Wow.
A lot of weird things.
Yeah, like who has time to, right, there's all of this, right? I'm glad you just said that. Not only does he meet Michaela, start dating her, he allegedly gives her $12,000, right? Allegedly gives her CPS reports, all of that good shit. Then he's over here making a homestead of family value. With what intent, what reason, and while his child's missing. Then he's signing into NDAs and contracts with this LARPing group on the internet. Like, what the fuck are they really doing? Then you have him changing his driver's license to state that he's native. Like, what is he doing? What are they really doing? And meanwhile, they're not looking. There's no searching, like no physical searches going on. So what are they really doing? It's weird. And instead of showing like posters or photos or videos of his son on his monetized YouTube channel, instead he's posting weird videos to fucking snuff like films.
Yeah.
It's all bizarre.
It is.
Like people are trying to say, look into it. Yeah, somebody just asked for the link to come up and say what they know about it. Of the farm.
But yeah, Chris and Katie are the sketchy ones.
Right. I can't get over saying that fucking video Sebastian was fake. Like, how gross are you? Hey, Donna.
Hey, sis.
They're muted right now.
Her Superman outfit.
All that, and Katie and Chris are the bad ones. Listen, I'm not saying there's not things Katie and Chris haven't done that's side-eye worthy, but I far more red flags from Seth that I see. I think others just don't want to see them. They're overlooking a lot. Well, no, the Kansas fans that were found deceased in the backyard, frozen to death, they just made an arrest. It's been over a year. the guy whose home it was, the chemist, and then the shady friend that was there for a little bit were found to be guilty because they had the drugs. They had fentanyl and they had cocaine. It took over a year to arrest them because they want to make sure they can, get a conviction. Right. Which is what I was writing when it came to Casey Anthony. Unfortunately, they didn't have enough proof for a conviction. And that's why rushing the police, going out and protesting them like Betty and them do, it's stupid. Let them do their fucking jobs. Hey, Donna.
Hey,
Investigations
yes.
take time.
Okay. Just a short little thing about the farm. I had my babies at home years and years ago. I have 4 babies. I had 2 in the hospital and 2 at home. The midwives that delivered my babies operated out of Memphis, but they were trained at the farm as apprentices. And so later, like I said, both of them were trained there. And it is a hippie commune, and you can apply to go, like, you can apply to go visit and live there. I would never do that. And both of the ladies that were midwives that delivered my babies were already registered nurses that worked in labor and delivery in hospitals. So it's not like
it's
they were
legit.
Just right. It's not just 2 random people went up there. So anyway, it's possible that Seth or somebody could like apply to live there. I doubt he could make it because people actually have to work there, to keep up their own land and stuff. And so I'm not, but your other ideas, Jay, that you're talking about these camps or religious
like
things,
workers,
I think you may be onto something there. So I'm going to back out, but I did want you to know that the farm is a legitimate place, and I doubt Seth has anything to do with it.
Thank you for clearing that up.
All right, bye.
Thank you, Donna. So it's not like a nudist thing or anything like that. It's just a hippie ran type of place where these people live.
Yeah, it's like a co-op where they all take care of the things. They probably live like off the land or whatever.
It's actually nice. Army Mom here says, went there in my nursing clinicals to watch live births, midwives only, all natural births, neat place with very nice people. So let's not even compare that to Steph's idea. Because,
no.
Tennessee, that will let anybody come and stay at their farm and they will protect them. Google it. They used to even let young mothers leave their babies. See, they found that little boy after 7 years of missing.
I did, yeah. He was with his mom.
It's crazy.
How did they say how he was hidden? Like,
they were in another state. They were in Colorado, just living life.
That's the same with that boy I did a show on, that Julian Hernandez. Like, his dad was the prime suspect in his disappearance, and he had him for like 13 years, and he was only found out when he applied for college and his name didn't match his social security number.
Yeah, I think the cops were called to their house. I can't remember why, but there was kids there.
It was for possible burglary or trespassing. But look, it was a call from a homeowner, Highlands Ranch, Colorado, for a possible. This home was for sale, but the owner saw via surveillance camera 2 people entering through the back of the residence.
Oh, that's right. They interviewed the guy, the homeowner, that called the cops. He wasn't home, and he saw it on his surveillance and called the police. Yep.
The driver's license that the man gave belonged to a deceased person, and the woman said she never had any. Quick scan of fingerprints revealed the woman to be 40-year-old Rabia Kala, the missing boy's mother. You know what I saw that was really sad? I just watched a video on Long Crime where, this isn't even on the screen for anybody. I'm sorry. Where the high schooler, 17 years old, was at school when her parents came and they were going to do an honor killing on her because she wouldn't go back to her home country to be married off to an older gentleman. Did anybody else watch that?
No.
It's actually really sad. But yeah, 7 years later. Now, granted, this is a lot different. They kind of, the mother disappeared when the boy disappeared. It's a lot different. But it just shows that this type of shit happens. Lord knows over the last 7 years how many law enforcement contacts these two potentially would have had. For my deputies to be able to solve this mystery, I'm pretty proud of the work they have done.
Remember how they were spreading that, I think there's been a lot of projection in this case. Remember how they were trying to put off like the Proudfoots were trying to acquire a new social security information, new birth certificate and everything for Sebastian, a new ID.
Yeah, somebody called in the Dollies claiming that shit.
Well, it makes you wonder,
if that's what was happening.
Is that projection? Like, because it seems like a lot of this has been projection.
No, I will say this, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like it and probably disagree, but I just feel like if anything like that has happened, if Sebastian's being like kept somewhere, I think it involves more than one parent. Like, I wouldn't doubt, I don't know. Something's up. Like, they couldn't afford behavioral homes. They obviously there was a phone call right before he disappeared. The police were involved. Like, something's weird here.
And then I still keep going back to the whole thing that they were spreading around on the TikTok side of the streets, which is hiding out on tribal land
and then
or in Alaska.
Stuff changing his shit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and that they were trying to put that because at the time they were thinking Proudfoot. They weren't smart enough to look it up and do a name search, and it kind of sounds like, oh, it could be native. And so that was something that they were pushing extremely hard early on, and this whole Alaska. And then when I got those documents and he had checked those and said, then we found that interview where he said he was Comanche. I'm like, and we know he's adopted. Like, how would you know that you're Comanche? And then Comanches are based out of Oklahoma. I mean, I just don't know why that would be thrown around like that. It just doesn't make any sense.
Sebastian's supposedly a happy kid. I don't get it. Well, that's the point. I don't believe the pictures that's been painted. You don't come out with all. I don't know. I mean, you don't look into behavioral homes over nothing. Something major has to be happening for that to take place. He was recently diagnosed with autism. He was doing the therapy, and yet they were looking at his behavioral homes. There's a reason. That's like a very last resort. And they asked Seth to take Sebastian a year ago, and Seth said no. He said, I'll wait a year. I'll give him a year to get his shit together. That's what he said.
And when he says get his, shit together, in my opinion, he was referring to behaviorally.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, what other type of shit can he put together? Absolutely. I think that. And there's a reason Seth said no. And there's a reason, obviously, Chris and Katie asked.
Right.
And Seth said it. He's the one that said, when they asked me to take Sebastian a year, they asked me to take him last year. And I said, I'll give him a year to get his shit together in school and everything. I don't recall if it was ABA, but I know he was doing therapy, seeing a therapist. Why are all these people talking about 250 plus pages from a therapist? What is that about?
Because the green team has been talking about how they have 287 pages or something of reports from his therapy and alluding to having maybe seen them.
Which is really stupid.
Right, which says what, though? You know what I mean?
Well, you know what it says to me, Granny? It says to me that he went to therapy like Katie said he did.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, to have that many pages, that's probably how many visits he's had, and the therapist take notes at every visit.
Right, and they're making it sound like there's bad stuff in there. Now, if it was bad stuff, the therapist would have intervened on that. So, to me, it just says that Katie did what she was, supposed to do and getting him into therapy, and actually he went. You know what I mean?
Right.
52 weeks of therapy notes means he didn't miss any visits.
I can
And
tell
to
you one
me,
thing. There's
And
one statement in that bit of paperwork. Oh, fatty boy from the CPS that would make everybody question everything. Ain't it? Ain't it, Sean?
How did Queen verify CPS reports? See that? I'm confused on that.
I don't know, but I do know that I've seen documents from a judge that said that Seth was abusive.
Me too.
Yeah. Right, Perry. Now, my whole thing is, like you just said, if there's that many reports of him with the therapist, they take a report every time they sit down with the child. And really, the fact that they're even passing those around is despicable, because that's the one place where a child can come, forward with their feelings. And I'll tell you what, to take whatever at face value. Let's say Sebastian said, I feel like they first off, neglectful parents don't take their kids to fucking therapy. They'll claim that they have all these distressors, right? Maybe even make declarations about them, but they don't actually take their kids to therapy. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, kids can be fucking dramatic, especially teenagers. You ever take your kid's phone and they hate you and you're the worst person ever and they don't want to live with you anymore? I mean, Jesus, you're taking like a teenager's word with his therapist. You act like it says everything. I would think it'd be illegal. I don't know.
Well, I think it's funny that we've heard.
Does she just cut out for anybody else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to ask that. I think it's till she comes back. I think it's interesting that Hong was putting out that he was going to go after the former PIs, Heather
No.
and Chloe, as if they had put out the information.
Clue, you cut out.
I know.
You're
Remember
back.
Sean saying that Sebastian exaggerates?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And he said, I told him, you need to learn your verbiage, boy. Because
and he also said that he was telling stories at school, and he said those are the kinds of things you tell your therapist.
Yes. And that's the same time Pascal said, can you describe some of these behaviors? And Seth said, I can't without your channel being risked.
Yes. You want YouTube to take your channel down?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lord have mercy. They gonna take my channel down today, I promise.
These people are unbelievable. Like, and again, here we go again with these people claiming that they have these documents, okay, that could be horrible. And you're toting them like it proves something for yourself instead of being upset at the idea. They did the same thing with the 5C. I was ostracized for supporting Seth. And it came out there's 5 CPS reports. So what was me, not what was the child? You people are fucking sick. Like celebrating it. We have 283 pages. How many of them does he refer to Seth, Great Daddy Seth in them? You going live now, Clue? So I'm going to wrap it up. My son started his braces and he has to get the mouth plate put on. So
God.
I know. So
is that the thing that like to widen the roof of your mouth?
Yes.
My daughter had that, and
my daughter had it too.
You have to put in there and crank it.
Yes.
Oh God, it's.
I know. I feel so bad. So I told him I'll take him out of school a little bit early and go get him his favorite food.
Oh my
so he
God,
already has it mopped out. He's like, I want a Big Mac and the fries from McDonald's, but I want a chicken
that's
sandwich.
A boy after my own heart. I love
Big Mac.
Mac.
He's hysterical. And then he's like, I need to get a whatchamacallit from Wendy's, a Frosty from Wendy's. He's acting like he's never going to eat again.
Well, stock up on soft foods like mashed potatoes and applesauce and shit. Yes, I mean,
I'm just gonna tell you, it's different.
Painful.
It's different now because I know I had that done when I got my braces, and my mom was the one that turned it, and she had to do it every day. Every day.
I had to do it too. Yes, that's
yeah.
how I
But
had
check
to do it.
this out, Jay. Now, like Baby Clue had that. Now, what they do is they only turn it half a turn every like 3 days, and I'm like, what?
I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't want to do it.
Maybe it won't be that bad then, Granny, because I had to do a full turn every day on my daughter's mouth.
Yeah. I
Oh,
want to be able to do it.
Oh,
I feel horrible.
You need to go ahead and like before the appointment, go ahead and give him something like ibuprofen or Aleve
Yeah.
or Tylenol for pain and have it so it's already in his system
I didn't
before,
realize it would be
and
all
it
that.
stays in it.
I kind of thought it would just be like they put the thing in and attach it to because they put the rubber bands to make the space between his teeth, which is miraculous. You can just use rubber bands to space
Isn't
your
that
teeth
crazy?
like that. Yeah, honestly,
it works.
It works, yeah. Because I caught him like the rubber band fell out.
Yeah,
And
I
like, that means
remember
it
you
works.
talk funny too, Granny, when you first get it.
That's what he was worried about, but I didn't realize it'd be all this like weird, like I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought they would just
something.
put it in it
It's
either.
a
I
little
didn't realize.
rough at first, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, like Baby Clue turned her own.
Yeah, how old
Well, I hope it's not
was she
like
when she started though?
God,
he
well,
might
how
have to
old was
turn
she?
his own. I don't know if
16?
my
okay.
daughter was like 13, 12 or 13, I
Yeah,
think.
he's only 12. I don't know if he'd be able to turn it on his own.
I mean, it gets to the point where it's like it doesn't even hurt anymore, and all it does is really feel like pressure. You know what I mean? But you do talk funny in the beginning because
But you know what, Granny? It's wild because when
That's
my
what he was
daughter
worried
was
about.
done, her whole face, like they changed the look of her whole jawline. Like everything was different.
Yeah.
Not for the worse, but for the better, you know, because
Right.
it's crazy. But I hope
Well,
he
and
has
I
an
said
easier
to him,
time.
he just had picture day yesterday, and I said to him, like, can you smile, please? Because this is going to be the last time we're going to have like that smile. Like, he won't let me take pictures of him. You know, he's at that age where he's turning and shit. But this makes me sad. So I didn't realize it would be like, so I thought we were being a little dramatic with like grabbing his favorite foods. I didn't know I need like soft foods and like it's going to be
his
that
mouth
painful.
might be sore because like
Thank you,
when they move, like if you bite down, it's just that pressure.
Yeah.
You feel that pressure.
It's
Well, and a lot of times it'll give you maybe like a little headache too because it's literally stretching the roof of your mouth.
Yeah,
You know what I
stretching
mean?
your bone.
And it's
like that
crazy
soft
because
bone.
when I'm looking at him, I didn't see anything wrong. Like, and he said it, like the dentist was so impressed with his knowledge because he's like, oh, I have this and this. And I'm like, your smile's fine. The only thing he has is like his fang teeth stick out a little bit. I think they're adorable.
So
like,
it's
I
just
always loved
crowding
them.
basically.
And he has very crowded teeth to the point where one won't even come out. The dentist was so impressed that he's never had cavities because his teeth are so crowded. He can't even, like floss properly or whatever. But I like looking at your own children. I didn't see anything wrong with his mouth to need this plate thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it'll save him problems in the future with having his teeth that
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah, it
you know what I
will.
mean?
Well,
when you get older.
He wanted his teeth fixed since he was little. And I remember thinking like, oh, it's like a century away. And the fact that we're here today, like makes me want to cry. Because back then it was like, oh my God, that's going to be forever away. And like, here we are. Like they grow too quick. I don't like it. It makes me sad.
Well, go enjoy some food with him. I'm going to hop down. Good luck.
I'm running all over town today. So soft foods, Tylenol, a little key jingy. Jesus, they don't prepare you for all of that.
Mac and cheese, stuff like that.
And he will talk funny. He was worried about that. He was like, I'm gonna have a lisp. I'm gonna sound like I talk funny.
He'll
just for like a few days. Yeah. I mean, as soon as he
you get used to it after a while. It's just for a little bit at first.
Maybe I'll keep him home from school tomorrow. Is it that bad? Like that he needs to be
we'll
home?
see how he is.
No,
see how he
it's
is.
not
He might
that
not
bad.
have a big problem.
It'll just be sore. It's just sore.
But teenagers are really self-conscious. So like my daughter thought it was a huge deal. She was embarrassed as fuck.
Well, that's what he's mainly worried about. He's not even worried about the pain. He's worried about sounding funny. So
yeah.
Oh,
we'll see how he does. Good
We're
luck.
big ice cream people. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it's gonna be cute. So you're going live now, Clue? I know you're in the comments ready to light shit on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm about to lose my Robin mind in here, and when I go on.
Are you going live now?
Yeah, you're doing now. I can do it. If you set it up, we can do that whole transfer thing. That's fun.
What's that?
Where it like literally redirects everybody right to you.
What?
Red Rover.
It's like they literally go through a portal. They just come up on your screen. It's amazing. It is.
That sounds like
it is fun.
Cool. Y'all need
if you're
to do
not
that.
ready yet, fine. We did it before, and then they said, like, welcome everybody.
I'm in the living room, but I'm walking back here to my computer. I'll set it up, but
okay. She's live about BJ too. I don't even know who that is. Did you wait real quick, Lou? Did you see this?
What?
Let me throw this up on the screen again. This shit had me angry. Fucking tarot reader. Look at this lovely blaming of the parents, and then this. Look at that lovely photo.
You were there. You were all there?
Sebastian Rogers.
What is that supposed to be him?
That's supposed to be Sebastian.
Oh my God.
Can you fucking believe it?
Yeah,
Beam
actually.
me up, Granny.
Nothing surprises me anymore, honestly.
I mean, why do they do this shit? Why?
I don't know. Like, it's so wild because that's obviously been a thing of Sean's from the beginning, right? Like when we went out there to search with him at that what that abandoned building or whatever, like they were telling us that Donna Serafina or whatever,
Serafina, yeah.
that's where he was getting his search places from.
So he's been following all this type of shit from the beginning.
Yes. 100%. Like,
you know what it brings me back to? You know, I had somebody comment saying that Chris and Katie said that Sebastian was too goofy looking to take pictures of him, which isn't what I recall. I recall them saying he had a goofy smile, which is, you know, we say that about our kids. They get to a goofy stage. I mean, we don't have to, whatever. I don't remember them saying we don't take photos because he's goofy looking. But I do recall Seth saying things like a nuclear family, the perfect type of family, real men wear boxers, you know. So are they AIing Sebastian to look the way that Seth wishes he would have looked? Are they projecting when they say that type of shit?
He does have a goofy smile. I'll say that. Fucking crucify me if you want to. He does. But it's
right. My
it's
kid
very,
has a goofy smile too. They're quirky.
Right, they're teenagers. You know what I mean? Like,
especially when they're at the awkward stage my son is right now, where they're like preteens, so they're not, and they start to get that like chubbiness, and they go through a goofy awkward stage.
Right.
Any real mother can acknowledge that without saying, oh, you're shaming your child.
No, I don't.
Well, I'll tell you, it makes me sick. And then of course we have this which we'll end it out on this nice video of a perfect little boy enjoying what looks to be a wonderful day learning how to ride a bike. The fact that anybody would say this footage was faked, it was AI, and then disparage it because it didn't come from Seth, blows my mind.
I wish they'd pick a narrative. Either Chris is a fucking idiot and stupid, or he's smart enough to make an AI video and send it out.
Right. And you know what? I'm with Chris and Katie now. I wouldn't share shit. If sharing such a moment like that was torn apart the way it was, I wouldn't give them another singular fucking thing. And the fact that Steph said, I didn't watch the video, you're that spiteful towards your ex and her partner that you'd rather not watch a video of your now missing child because it came from
he
them?
is. Yes, he is, girl. He cannot stand Chris, and you can tell it. He don't like Katie because she ruined his perfect life and perfect marriage. Well, you know what?
Nuclear family.
You got to take some accountability, bruh, because what the hell were you bringing to the table? And you don't look good enough to be like, bitch, I am the table. So I'm sorry, but good for you, Katie.
Right. No, even when he was with his girlfriend, when Katie was a babysitter, he'd go relieve the babysitter so he could play video games. I think so too.
I mean, I'm just saying, if he would have simply got off his ass and went to work, she wouldn't have had to join the military and figure out, oh yeah, I can survive without him, in my opinion.
She was young, and to be fair, Katie's never been without somebody in her life, like a man in her life, because she went from Seth to Chris, and people talk about Chris has been married or divorced 5 times or whatever it may be. Okay, and he's been with Katie and Sebastian and his daughter for the past 8 years.
Yeah, and the simple fact that Seth doesn't come out here and denounce any of the crap, you know what I mean? Talking about her mom.
Right.
All of that is just, I mean, it's just shameful. You know what I mean?
He'll denounce this video and say, I taught him how to ride a bike. Like, oh, let me pound my chest over a video of my missing child.
Well, to be fair to him, he was actually in that chat of Brittany J's. telling her that's at their own house, how can it be a fake video?
Shut out. That was at the how they used
What?
at the street.
What?
You cut out.
Seth was in BJ's chat saying that that was like at where Chris and Katie used to live. Like he recognized the street and the house.
Right. So how can so like Clue's saying, how can it be fake then if he's sitting there acknowledging, oh no, this is the house they used to live at.
Right. And that's what he was asking to Brittany J. And it's like the man is sitting here asking you, how can it be a fake video when that's their own house?
Well, the person that they took the statement that it's fake from has completely retracted that statement.
I did hear that. That's why they shouldn't rush to. And again, it goes to prove that it's not about Sebastian, these people, because anybody who truly gave even a little shit would have saw that video for what it was, a precious memory, a live footage of Sebastian happy riding a bike. I don't give a shit if you like Chris or not. It was about Sebastian, but for them, it was about Chris. They have made it that their hate overrides Sebastian's. When people say, look what's been done in Sebastian's case, it's not even about Sebastian. They are why. Makes me sick. Honestly, it's sick. All right, well, I'm going to play out with this video. I just did the redirect. I see your thing, so it's going to redirect us over there.
So it's the portal to the dark side?
It's the portal to the dark side. The only problem is, I don't know if it will redirect without you being live. Do you have like an intro to start? Or am I rushing you?
No, I mean, I can start it and put music on at any time.
Okay, let's do that. And then I'll play this video and we'll just end out.
Thanks for having me up, GW.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming up.
Bye.
Thank you, Clue. I will be over listening to you as I get my day started.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
I appreciate all of you. Has she removed the stream yet? That's a good question. I don't know. If you haven't, will you please consider hitting the thumbs up on your way out? Don't leave me just yet. I want us all to play this, watch this video. And remember, Sebastian Rogers is more than just a photo on a missing flyer. He's an actual living, breathing child. And the family needs answers. All of the family. Let me get to my poll really quick, too. Hold on. Shoot. I'm curious because I've always said I think more than one's involved. Wow, 67% say no. All right, interesting. Let's take a moment to pray for Sebastian, for all of his loved ones, and just remember, this is more than a weapon in people's personal vendettas.
Just ride. Look where you're going. And start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man. All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up. There you go. There you go.